Another fat, got a runner on the map, so line of sniping like a gat, and the Zoe is moving quickly. I'm the squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the Mimquins back. 1,000 X is gonna land. I got him chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Here we go. It's a Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Repost the room. Leave a comment. You know what to do. Good morning, Tic. How are you?
Hello. I got you
Tic,
here.
are you with me? Tic is like, this music just
Wild.
keeps going. I'm just going to make
Wild.
like 5 scoops of
I can't
hot.
see you for some reason.
You can't see me. I'm the host.
I know. It says I'm the co-host. Let me see. If I pull up my yeah, you can see I'm on the live stream. That's the weirdest
I haven't
I've never seen
I
this
haven't had a live
before.
stream up yet. Well, let's just pretend I'm here.
That is the weirdest thing. Huh.
That is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it says that I'm alone in a chat right now. I don't know, but and it says I'm the co-host. It must be
You
some
are the co-host for me as well, but and Trash Panda's on stage. You see him?
I don't see anyone.
I don't see
Here,
anyone.
let me
You're
load up
alone.
I
the
see all of you, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah, me
No.
too. So it must be
Um
Tic.
yeah, here, check this out. I'm gonna take the live stream and I'm gonna post it to I've figured out how to post multiple versions of the live stream. So this one, if I just go like this, share to space, this should just be yeah, I think I double posted it by accident or triple posted it, but
Oh, that's it. That must be
but
it.
either
You
way
double
though,
up.
that will allow you to see my stream. Okay, the pump fund
Yes.
one's not working. But what you can see is that I'm sitting in an empty spaces. It's like it's so
That's crazy. Maybe you need to rejoin and do it over. Just do a do-over.
eh I don't know. But
How are we looking at it? Is everybody viewable on the live stream? So it shows an empty room. That's bearish.
yeah, that it's just me by myself.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
it's crazy.
what I'll do is I'm going to leave that chat real quick here. Boom. Self. I'm still by myself. Look at
You're
this.
still by yourself?
Yes, look.
That's ludicrous.
This is nuts.
There's 150 people in the room. Can't you see them?
I cannot. So maybe today I leave the what's it called?
Yeah.
The image of the chat room not visible since I can't see it.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
it's
exactly.
I just minimized it to make it its own separate window as
All right.
well, and that's
Okay,
not
cool.
working. I'm
Oh.
I'm full of
To
ideas.
bear with us through the glitch. We are multiple live streaming this, and every day it's a learning curve here. So we went from 2 live streams, which we could hold down pretty consistently,
Yeah.
but then we went parabolic and just went to 5. So we're just live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on Pump Fun, live on X, and where else are we live at? It was this fifth one.
Kick, also on
Kick,
Kick.
we're live on Kick.
Yeah, and I'm in the process of getting TikTok set up as well.
And TikTok as well. So that would be 6 live streams, multiple live streams going here. So
that
bear
just-
with us. Sometimes that glitches, right?
Yeah, but if and when I get that working, oh my god, I can't wait to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
We're gonna be. I don't know anyone else that streams on all platforms. There's a few others that do. I'm not saying I'm the person that invented this, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to do this. Like it's a lot of
Yes.
it's a lot of work. Like I had to like come online early today and like try to set up all the streams, make sure all the keys were set up correctly, and like I was like one for one across the board, and for whatever reason it's like showing me alone in the space, and I'm like, okay, for real, like I went out of my way to dedicate some extra time to like make sure that the stream was like dialed in.
Always working like that. But how about we just get some people up and start saying good morning, and
forgive
hopefully
me.
we'll be all right.
We will be all right. It just
We will be all right.
This is fun though, learning the whole pump fun process too. I think
Absolutely.
that this is going to be good for us down the road. So yeah, let's say
Oh
hello.
yes, we're definitely going to be a creator token. What's the ticker? I can
Yeah.
see that in the future. We just got to stabilize and optimize here a little
Yeah,
bit.
imagine once we have this down pat where we can do this in our sleep and we can actually
Hmm.
sleep during the
Yeah.
streams and have someone else hosting it for
Sleep till
us.
this.
We will get there.
Well,
Yes.
I like to be hosting anyway.
Hmm.
I'm in love
Me
with it.
too. It is fun.
Okay, you
I'm hella
guys, if
ham.
you want to join on stage, just go ahead. Request is good for you, good for your account, good for the space, good for everybody here, especially if you want to pump your bags, which everybody should be doing,
I
right? So let's say good morning to Trash Panda. Panda. Request up on stage, you guys, so you can farm here. It's fine.
I-
Farm on the live streams.
I'm gonna rejoin one more
Hey, good
time.
morning.
All right. I don't know. Well, maybe he will get found and dying anymore.
Yay, I'm back.
Alive.
There we go, fam.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you're back. I'm happy to see it. Do we have full room showing already?
Yes. Let me double check. Yes, we got everyone. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Awesome.
And
It's working.
let me see some thumbs up if everyone can see the broadcast.
I see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
yeah. Okay, we're looking
Yep,
good.
I
Okay,
see
cool.
it. I see it. I see it as well.
Thumbs up here. So fun. Yes. I can see us. Yeah, everybody's
Oh, we
here.
can clip this. This is pretty cool.
Yes. If everybody does the thumbs up in the 100, the thumbs up. Let's do the thumbs up. Thumbs up, you guys. Everybody, thumbs up. Let's show these people on the live streams that were alive, that were
All
not
right,
just
all right.
PFPs, but real people. There's
Hi,
a little
people
bit
on
of
the
a
live
delay.
stream. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Isn't it great? Isn't this a great thing? We're on like 5 live streams right now.
5 live. How many viewers do
Five.
we have in total?
Right now, I don't know how many
Right.
viewers we have on each. Usually, it's somewhere. Right now, there's 6
Yeah.
on the
Yesterday was
X.
crazy.
Yeah, yesterday it was 140 on the
Crazy.
Twitter. There was
Yeah, it was crazy.
250 in the audio chat, and then
Yeah.
usually there's like 30 to 50 across the various platforms, like 20.
Yeah.
So yesterday was a very slow day, and we
No,
still
yesterday was good. Have you not
yeah.
looked back?
Well, it was
It
still like
was crazy.
350 people. On our busier
Or
days, it's been like 850 when I've
yeah,
counted across all platforms, like just under 1,000 people for one show. So that to me, that's a bullish indicator. But those were days where like,
it's more than X,
yeah, yeah.
more than the space alone.
Yeah, it's
That's
more
for
than the
sure.
space. A lot has to do with the timing of the week, of the month, of how the market's doing. There's so many contributing factors to what determines how busy the spaces are. But the alpha, I feel like some of our best spaces are the slower ones because we're like,
Yeah,
okay, well, we can kind of focus in on like, why are we doing this in the first place? and we kind of zero in on that, and it's like the reminder of what is the point of decentralized currency and all this and the whole Satoshi Nakamoto. We had a few deep dives this week with
Yeah.
just the philosophy of crypto and the 10 crypto commandments as well. And Wilder, oh my god, before I get off on a tangent, we got to hear that song that you made. That one was so
Which one?
fun. You
Which one?
Cholana, no Cholana for you.
Oh, the No Cholana for you. Oh my God. You want to hear it right now?
Oh my god, has yes, we need, let's just get our
Well, it
little
was kind of my. I didn't.
uh,
I'm not gonna take the
despite like away
the
from
the
the
credit
crowd.
for it because, well,
Uh,
no, Sam was singing it not in this manner. He was in a different way singing this,
yeah.
and but it's kind of I picked up on his lyrics wherever I could, and so that's how I cooked the song.
That was
So I
so
gotta give Sam some
freaking
credits. Hold on.
it's so freaking funny. And if anyone knows Chalana, it just makes it. I mean, I don't know Chalana. I don't hang out with him like outside of work. By work, I mean crypto Twitter. But I don't know him like that. But I've had conversations with him in chats and DMs and chats in the spaces and everything. And he's a hell of a guy. He's funny,
Yeah,
man.
his name is Cholana, but actually it was Sam who, because everybody calls Solana Cholana,
Yeah.
and so that's why Cholana is called Cholana. But he was going off on a rant a little bit about no, no Cholana for you, and so that's why we made this song. Okay, let's go, you guys. No
Oh,
Cholana for you. Let's see some emojis. Let's shock
Has
the
Lamb
live
heard
stream.
it? Has Lamb
Yes,
heard it?
Slammer. I would played
Oh,
it in that space. It's from that space, basically.
No Solana for you. No Solana, no Solana for you. Broke as hell, unsubbed, screw you too. You're such a basket case. If Solana run away, if it's all your ugly face. No Solana for you. Yeah. No Solana, la 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 la. No Solana for you. Yeah. No la 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 la. No Solana for you. No Solana, la 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 la. No Solana for you. Yeah. No la 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 la. Yeah. No Solana for you. Yeah. Traffic sticky. Uh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a little fun short clip there. That's a little fun short clip. Did I lose you, Tick? I think I lost Tick. It was overwhelming for Tick. And listen to this song. It was so filled with joy. I
no,
see, Lafan, you have your hand up.
my
You want
cat
to.
my cat
Oh,
ended
your
up
cat,
puking. Oh,
cat issue.
Mike, yeah.
Lafan, you have your hand up.
Oh, I just accidentally have my hand up. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
your cultural hand. That's fine. Just you can leave that up. But then, so I know. And Trash Panda, the same thing. Is this just a high five, or
No, no, I was
are we
just
shooting
thinking
off?
about something.
All right,
Well,
cool.
kind of. When you said there's so many listening and stuff, and I'm like, wow, if there's people into like raving and rave babes and whatever, just feel free to shoot me a DM.
Well, see. Well,
Yeah, yeah, it's always nice to get to know other ravers,
well,
stuff like
you're
that.
always whizzing around. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
So kind of chilling, just not your crypto one.
No, doesn't matter. You can chill here, whatever, right? Chill your account. Come chill your account. Come chill. Come rest. Looking for a date.
Some
Chill yourself.
RL Grime.
Looking for some rave baddies? Let's go.
Looking for some
Rave
rave
ballads.
buddies.
RL Grime. What about let me see. Oh man, I got some really good ballads. Um jeez. But yeah, you're not a fan of what was
The
it?
world needs more rave arenas.
What about
That's true.
That's it.
Mimosa? Mimosa's not a rave anthem, but are you familiar with the artist Mimosa?
I don't know. I've tasted it.
Nah.
It's delicious.
Mimosa's an artist. They're kind of more Let me see, rave anthem. Man, I got a bunch though. I got a bunch. We'll talk. We'll have to talk. when I come across some. What about you, uh, Wild? What do you think?
What? I was getting ready for
Rave
marking up the.
anthems. What about Jaws? Are you familiar with Jaws?
Yes, I know
Jauz.
Jaws.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jaws has got some bangers. Um, he actually does some stuff. He's kind of like involved like around the same circles as Mala in terms of styles. But yeah, is that what you were asking for? You were looking for anthems?
No, he was
Nah,
looking for
nah, like
buddies to rave with. He was
yeah,
like,
Oh,
"I'm
yeah.
Trash Panda. DM me if you want to rave with me."
If you
oh
if you
man,
if you go to
over.
Tomorrowland, Mysteryland, or like
Yeah, yeah.
festivals, just
Hey,
connecting,
yeah, if you ever come to California, man, I can show you some crazy stuff. A few years ago, I used to go. Oh God, man, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every weekend they'd have these underground like raves where you'd get a text message at like 8 p.m. and it's like, all right, the address is gonna be here in downtown LA, and like you drive to the pinned address, and there you see a bunch of people like parking their cars and like walking the streets, kind of like following the music, looking for like the sound as they're like walking through the street, and you'll run into
find
security.
one.
And you're like, is it this way? And the security guard's like, yeah, you guys going to this event? And you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And like, yeah, go down that alley and then follow all the way down to the right. And then you go there, they pat you down and everything. Make sure you got a 21 and over ID. And those places would serve booze until I think like 6 in the morning, which in California it's 2 a.m. is the cutoff. So these places like totally operated like illegally, but thousands and thousands of people. So I'd have pictures and stuff because I'd be going to these events and I'd be telling people about it and be like, dude, you have no idea. Like, this goes on like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. In Los Angeles, these people just party all night. It's crazy. It's
I
like a
want to
real,
test something here. Trash Panda, guess
yeah.
the anthem. Guess the anthem. I'm going to play something. You're going to guess the anthem. You guys, it's just going to take a minute and a half. Guess the
Mm-hmm.
anthem. All right, here we go.
Is that Digital Dogs?
A state of trance.
Hey, who does that sound like? What signature sound is this?
Well, it sounded a lot like a state of trance to me, if I'm not totally mistaken.
No, it's Armin van Buren on.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, a state of
it did
trance.
sound like Armin Van
Armin van
Buren for
Buuren.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, for the anthem of cessation. Yeah, yeah.
What about
Sensation. Oh,
what
Yeah,
I
about
thought it
Bo-
was okay.
what about Borgor? Have you heard Borgor before? He
yeah.
does some rave anthems as well. Like Fame is one that's like a rave anthem. That one's a trip to see live because of the way that the audience engages to that one. I'm not a fan of Borgor. The lyrics are they're supposed to be a joke, but the catchiness of the verse on some of his tracks
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah, yeah.
good.
Oh, there's so many. But I also remembered I also have some alpha, like
Which
real
one?
quick. Or to me, it's alpha anyway. I did the math like somewhat with ChatGPT on like returns on the stoned rabbits like, per rabbit, and as the only slot version release, this is like a estimate. It's gonna be like between $3 to $5 per stoned rabbits at first, I believe. That's like from the numbers I gotten on GPT. So
Wow.
well, that's pretty okay, I'd say, to start with.
Yeah, it's a good start, right?
Yeah, yeah, and then it's kind of only gonna get bigger in time, and as well as with the other one and all that. So yeah, yeah. But starting numbers for the first ones, it sounds pretty good to me. Anyway.
Sounds real good. Let's segue with that into some market talk, as the markets are pulling a little bit, trying to find a higher support floor here. Hopefully, so there's this article here that is going to be a Bitcoin market sees over 73,000 Bitcoin influx into wallets younger than 1 month. Is a rally near? As Bitcoin continues to trade in the low 110 range, on chain data shows a fresh wave of demand has entered the market. Notably, the net position changed at MPC. The youngest cohort of Bitcoin holders has re entered positive territory, raising hopes for the cryptocurrency to gain bullish momentum. So, according to the CryptoQuant quick take post by contributor Crazy Block, only in crypto can we read news from people that are called Crazy Block. Anyway, some always amazes me. The MPC of Bitcoin holders, which held a digital asset for less than 1 month, has decisively flipped into positive territory. This change shows that new demand is flowing into the market at an accelerated rate. Crazy Block highlighted that the 30-day change in supply held by wallets younger than 1 month has surged, hitting a high of 73.7 thousand Bitcoin on September 23rd. The following chart, I see that confirms that uptick. Yes, uptick is visible there. It's worth emphasizing that the influx of fresh capital into Bitcoin market is beneficial in helping to absorb the supply being sold by long-term holders. Typically, the long-term holders refers to holders who have held Bitcoin for more than 6 months. Currently, the long-term holders are selling their Bitcoin at a rate of approximately 145,000 Bitcoin, indicative of a typical bull market where early investors realize profits. The analyst added that the fact that selling pressure is being met with strong demand from new entrants is a sign of the rally's sustainability. CryptoQuant contributor added that the accumulation is not limited to new cohort. Besides the less than 1 month cohort, short-term holders, investors who held Bitcoin for less than 6 months, are also accumulating. The short-term holders MPC changed to 159,000 Bitcoin, cementing the robust demand for the top cryptocurrency by market cap across the spectrum of investors based on their time in the market. So the current dynamic where profit taking, so we get some profit taking, but on the other end, there's a surge in new wallets that are accumulating. Plus, the short-term holders are adding to their bag. That's basically what's going on right now. At press time, it traded 112.8, and now at this time here, we are 113.744 for Bitcoin here, looking for a reversal. We're looking for a reversal, but then we're going to come up to that resistance again at 115. And so there is that. First of all, there is that resistance that we just touched as well. But on the fourth hour, we are looking very good for a little bit of a recovery in the market. The dominance is rising, so there is this pressure. It actually spiked all the way back to 59 for a little bit, and so we can see the dominance going back there, short term as well. Actually, we can go all the way back, yeah, touching almost at 60%, which means your alts are being under pressure by Bitcoin. So we're all following Bitcoin again. For a little while, we were following Ethereum a little bit harder. than ever before. But no, we're back in line. We're all Bitcoin's B again, which is great because we want Bitcoin to perform really, really good. Send Bitcoin to 200K, and then let's have that rally when that happens, right? So more money into the market is a good thing. All right, that's the market update, unless we want to look at Solana. But like I said, the dominance is up. So if Bitcoin pumps, Solana pumps. However, if Bitcoin starts to pump and we see the dominance pumping with Bitcoin, that's where your alts will turn red. That's kind of the rule of that cycle. I will make a post about it tomorrow because a lot of people don't understand how this works. And you can actually trade just looking at Bitcoin. You can trade your altcoins based upon that. So yeah, don't look for the news. We're trading the charts, right? That's what we do here. Let's go. Anybody want to come up here and shill your tickers, shill yourself, shill your NFTs? Let's have it. What is Tick doing? Tick, you all
Oh
right?
man, I there was a rave anthem from over here in LA that I just couldn't help resist. I don't know if you wanna fire the.
Shall we first just have some people
Ugh.
up on
I,
stage? Just
w-
trying to get some fresh people up on
I
stage
want to
to
get the
have
MP3.
shill,
Yeah,
and then we can
absolutely. I
clear
want to
the
today.
palette with another anthem. How's that?
Yeah, yeah. I got to figure
Because
out how to get a download so that we don't just have a YouTube video. There is a link to download YouTube videos into MP3s, actually, now that I think about it.
oh
Let's
yeah,
see.
you can easily
YouTube
rip those.
video to. I could actually even make my cell phone, but I don't want to spend time doing it. MP3 converter. Yeah, you can actually, at this point where we're at with technology, you can literally like vibe code your own app that does exactly this. You paste in a YouTube
Yeah,
URL and then it
yeah,
will
and you rip
convert
the
that
video.
audio to MP3. Like that's how smart AI is now, is that it'll actually do that for you. So MP3 convert. Let's see. I wonder if this is gonna work instantly. And then I already have Adam in the Song Jam, which I don't know why I interchangeably call him Adam, but because it's not the same. But oh man, Adam's Trash Panda and Adam are just such a couple of the coolest people. I don't know if they're both here right now, and Creator. So between Creator, Trash Panda, and Adam, we just have such a solid crew of developers and like team leaders that are just blowing my mind. Not to mention, all the other great people that support Lamb, Aubrey. We have so many, but I feel so blessed that we have. There's some people that are really, every time they come across some alpha, it's like they're bringing it to us like on a silver platter, and they're just like, "Hey, look at this!" And it's, I just, it feels so cool to be aligned with such awesome people. Okay, what is this? Is it? Ooh, it looks like it was giving me a series of weird ad free. I don't think I was able to get that MP3.
All right, well, take care of
Oh,
health.
here I got it. I got it. Okay,
What is that?
and so then app dot song. I thought I already had Song Jam in the space. Did she get?
Yes, but
Oh,
she
she
left
timed
again,
out.
and it's really costing us viewers as well every time that happens. So maybe we shouldn't bother with her unless Adam gets his act together and fixes things.
Let me see.
Fighting
Yeah,
Adam right now. Adam,
let me see here. 1 second. I think I'm like 2 seconds away from getting this right. Come
yeah.
on, come on.
But I have something to share
Yes,
because the
please.
creator just posted it and I just pinned it up above here, right? So is something happening? I guess it's time to do the list below on Solana. Probably nothing.
Try Songjam DJ at songjam.space.
Okay, finally she works. And let me see if the MP3 works. Palette cleanse. Here we go.
Astro. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Yeah! Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did half a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy. Slept through the flight, ayy, not for the night. 767, man, this shit got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I crept down the block, made a right, yeah. Put the lights, pay the price, yeah. Niggas think it's sweet, it's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Maggots in my ice.
Anyway, yes, it keeps going on, but that was a very much LA thing like 2 summers ago. Every like underground rave you'd go to, that one would start kicking into the high pitched
Yeah,
like
everybody
thing.
everybody loves more rap in there.
You did like the
It's not
rap, or you
not
don't like the rapping?
no, no,
Oh,
I
you
don't.
don't?
It's no, I
Okay.
like just the sounds.
Yeah, so personally, I'm not a fan of Drake, but that is a Drake song. So that's one of the reasons why it does so popular in like the rave
Yeah,
scene and stuff like that, because it's kind of like a
but it's
recognizable.
technically not be really a rave with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't like personally. I don't even like Drake
Like a
in general.
commercialized rave.
I yeah, commercial rave. I'm more of
Yeah,
I'm a more of a Kendrick, not
yeah.
like us.
But look, party is a party. Don't get me wrong,
Oh hell
right?
yeah,
Party is a party. I
yeah.
mean, all
No,
right, all right.
so,
So
but
I
what did you
posted
want to talk about?
something.
I'm sorry to derail the whole thing with my
Well,
song jam.
because I was curious, because I was out for most of the day today doing some stuff, talking a lot, and being inspired and impressed much of how much people can change in an instant once again, right? So it's really my calling. And every time I live out my calling, I feel happy, the happiest, right? But and that's also why I had to now go back and look to see what was on the TL and what is going on with these soul gods, because I see just I pinned the post up. Like creator 3 hours ago was saying, I guess something happening.
Yeah,
I guess it's
I,
time to
I
delist below one Solana. Probably nothing.
yeah,
I'm just, ooh.
I checked it right before bed last night too because I could feel nothing's coming.
You
I'm
could feel the nothing.
Yeah, I can feel that nothing is brewing because it's like
It's
I'm like when
nothing.
things move this fast, and it's cool
Yeah.
because it's not too fast. Because if we were pumping to like 4 Solana overnight, then it'd be like, okay, get GTFO.
Oh yeah.
Do
Yeah,
not
yeah,
stick
yeah.
around for this because this is gonna they're gonna pump it as high as they can, and then they're gonna just bail.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's kind of the name of the game. But with the way that this is maintained a 0.55, I saw it last night. I think it was at 0.56 for a
Yes.
second right before I went to sleep, and then China woke up and probably accumulated. Always blame it on China. It was probably Russia or China. I think I've got
China.
contacts that are telling me that
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
Russia and China that are hacking us. It's like Donald Trump, like everything's China.
Yeah, yeah,
But
everything's China. Well,
yeah,
not here, but delist below one Solana, right? Delist below one Solana. That's kind of the message because nothing is coming
tell me what
for
you mean
soul
by that.
gods.
I'm sorry if I'm slow, but
Uh-huh.
what do you mean delist below one?
Now,
What's
some people have it listed below one Solana. They have their gods listed below one Solana, and so
Oh,
delist
you're saying
or list
delist those ones.
or
Oh, oh,
listed
oh.
higher. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
I
And
had
so
a weird speech.
we had some. I'm looking at the buys today. There
I'm
was
looking at a sexy one.
a
I'm look.
five Solana one
Yeah,
sold, like a crown was sold at for five Solana,
yeah.
right? A horn, which I'm bullish on the horns here in that collection.
This
You know
one,
I am.
this one's
And
got.
one was sold also for five Solana, right?
Yeah.
So, oh my God,
And the
right?
predator
The
mask
numbers.
too. So the predator mask there was only 55 of them in the
Yeah,
collection, I
yeah,
think, or less. It was the
yeah.
predator helmet
There was
55
one
in
on
the
the floor.
collection.
It's gone now, of course.
There's one that's at 0.715. But the only
Yeah, well,
other
there was one at
trait.
point 4 something something,
Wow.
or point
Yeah,
5 something
yeah,
something.
that was
Yeah,
like 3 days ago. I
today.
remember that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See how fast it goes?
Yeah. Ooh, I kind of like this one. This reminds me of you for some reason. She's
Which one?
It's 303. What a lucky number too.
303, 303.
Uh,
Is that a
there's
wild
something
one? Should I buy it? There's something about it that reminds me of
there's something
that.
about the black and the white, and then
Oh,
her
yeah,
having the
with the
large,
eyes.
yeah, the
Yeah,
red
she does.
eyes.
She
That's like
does
the
look clean.
and then the big blade on the back. I wasn't super bullish on it in the beginning, but I mean the
Yeah,
thing
I've heard
is,
people not be. I'm actually so bullish on it because it looks so clean. I
there's only
like it.
110 of them.
Yeah, but I like them because they fit so well for me aesthetically. These are more
Yeah,
pleasing than wings, right?
right.
But that's just, I guess, that's just taste. That's just how art works. Some
Yeah.
people like it, some
That
people do not.
honestly, so this one's you. It's so close to being you. I just wish she just didn't have the white button-down shirt. I wish she had
Yeah,
like
the button-down shirt is like,
and because just anything but the white and white. Ooh, like the black, like 708. She's the one that's
yeah.
got the cleavage, and she's got like a
It
like a.
needed, it kind of needed to have like either the white fur pimp jacket, which doesn't, is not on ladies in collection. It's the pink one
Ah,
that's on the ladies. Yeah, 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 yeah. Funny, huh? But yeah. Oh my God. I would be down for that one with a fur coat. I would be down for 5 Solana. I'd be down for 5 Solana.
oh, that
But
one Predator. It looks like they bumped it up to point 0.8. I don't know if that's the same one though. I'm looking at it
what is the floor for the horns then? Because I see these are getting listed for 5 Solana minimum.
for
So let's look
horns.
at the horn ladies. Let
God,
me
why did I
let me
snip?
pull up.
Why did I
Let
fade
me
that?
pull up some because I have the most beautiful one, I think.
Yeah, you do.
I do have the most beautiful one. It's not for sale, I'll tell you that much. Let's see what these horns are doing. And I was bullish on those from the beginning.
Oh
The
yeah, they
devil
look so
horns,
sick.
they're only 50. So the devil horns floor right now is 2.2 Solana. That's the floor for the horns. And there's that lady. Oh man, if you guys have the 2.2, I mean, it's number 3209. Look at her. Look at that one.
Let me see. Number
3209.
3209. Okay, sorry, I had a window open.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3209.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's something.
He's a
Hold
banger.
on, you already have that one, do you?
No, that's not mine.
Yeah, that one's nice.
I mean, look, I'm gonna think about it. Because she does look good. I think she looks better than a lot of them that are higher too.
And then how many the arrows arrows shot is about 8%, I see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the horns are the floor there is now 2.2. If that one, all right, 2.2 Solana. The next one up is 5.5. That one should be listed at least 5.5. So, you know, Tick, you can flip there. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah. Last time I tried to do that with a collection by looking at traits and then trying to flip them, I ended up getting myself
Well,
wrecked and because I was being greedy, and so
yeah. Well,
I'm kind of just I'm
if you
gonna
know, you know.
yeah yeah. It's one of those things. It's I'll let that leave that opportunity on the table for someone else. Right now,
All
it's
right.
like I'm
Maybe I'll
kind of
take it. Maybe I'll take it.
yeah. My
But then
focus
I'll just keep her. I'm just a hoarder.
the way that
I'm just a hoarder, you guys. And we got monkey business coming up for shilling. And monkey, she just looks cleaner than a lot that I see on there for real. And I like the band hammer. Not gonna lie, that band hammer is awesome. You need one with a band hammer. Facts, facts. Let's say hello to monkey business. Monkey business. Monkey business. How you doing? Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Sorry. I couldn't find the button. Uh, See that solar god you've put up there. Where is it? The 454. I don't know how. I've never even seen that outfit before.
The 454.
Trash Panda put it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
454.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know how I've not seen that. I think it's just not talked about. Some traits like sort of slip under the radar.
Yes, that's that armor.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh,
What's
that's
that
the
from? Like, what do you call
Halo
that cape?
armor.
Yeah, I've been talking
Yeah,
about the Halo armor,
yeah, Halo
but people
armor
kept fading.
with
Yeah.
devil horns, with the
Yeah.
short hair, with the black bandage, with the trident
Yeah.
of Solara. Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
extremely rare one, but it's not listed. This one's gonna
No,
go
it's
for
not
like
listed.
with these traits at least 5 soul,
Yeah. Look at
probably
mine.
more.
Mine is 3060. Look at 3060. Also not listed. That one I wait till the floor for the horns is 20 or 30 Solana. You can pry that one off my hands.
Out of my
Because that one that I got is even more grail than the one that you just put up.
yours is so hot. I love with the rainbow skin, and you got so many
Yeah.
fat traits. Oh,
Fat,
it's so
fat,
nice.
packed,
Ooh,
packed.
this thing,
Can
yeah,
you believe I
this
got that for
thing.
0.7?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is like 100x right here. This one's
That's a 100x one, tell
yeah,
you that much.
yeah, that's gonna
You
be
guys
money.
should be looking for your grail still right now. I mean, probably nothing, right? Just make sure you do what the man says. A delist under 1 Solana. If you want to do it, up him to 1 Solana.
All right,
I
let's
think you're going to get a warning. Yeah.
let's see. Let me see if this works.
Time for a cleanse.
Oh,
Yes,
here we go.
cleanse me.
Let me see. Does
Some
this?
sage.
I want to see if this audio works better than the last audio version. Here, come on.
At this point, we need an exorcism tick. No cleansing, exorcism. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, this bastard is. If it let
Go
me
to
do
market,
this,
wreck the bears.
if it let me do this speaking right there, come on, it's.
Oh, snap. Yeah, let's go.
I've been in this game for years, it made me an animal. There's rules to this shit, follow me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your bags on track, not your wallet hacked back. Rule number uno, never tell nobody your seed phrase. Not your girl, not your fam, that's how you get wrecked in 3 days. Number two, never tweet your next move. Don't you know whales lurk and dump in silence, fool? Take it from your highness. I done seen mad rugs from influencers, shilling project spotless. Number three, never trust nobody. Your Dow model sell the treasury for a Lambo and a thotty. Hoodied and botted up, running exit scams for that fast buck. They be laying in the telegram to train that ass up. Number four, I know you heard this before. Never ape high on your own supply coin, sure. Number five, never shill where you rest at. I don't care if you want pre-sale, tell them miss me with that. Number six, that goddamn credit. Damn it, you think addiction is pain, you better forget it. Seven, this one is underrated. Keep your family and your crypto bags separated. Money and blood don't mix like 2000, no multi-stick. Find yourself in governance war, kids. Number eight, never keep no weight on chain. Hot, cold wallet, save lives. Hardware keys in the vault spot. Number nine, should have been number one. If you ain't paying taxes, stay the fuck away from the SEC. If Gary think you snitching, he ain't trying to listen. He be freezing your account, waiting to start hitting. Number 10, a strong word called consignment. Strictly for whales, not for freshmen trying it. If you ain't got the liquidity, say hell no, cause they gon' want the USDC rain, sweet hell snow. Follow these rules, you'll have mad bread to break up. If not, 24 months on the wake up. Slug hit your bags, watch your chart shake up. Liquidator did your makeup when it crashed. Your death goes to get her fast. DT laugh, you're taking rugged in a flash. Gotta go, more pies to bake up. Word up. Word up.
Damn, there's just so much wisdom in that song. I can't even like break down
Yeah,
the.
but you need to. I can hardly hear
You
what
can't?
he says. So you need to up the vocals
God,
volume
yeah,
in your mixer.
oh, okay. Yeah, I can probably pull it up into the software and then try to EQ the vocals so that.
You're gonna get a mixer from Wild for
Oh,
Christmas.
I know how to do master. I'm actually really good at EQ mastering, like 5-channel or multi-band EQ mastering and stuff. I used to do it for fun. Like I understand it too. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not like a pro, but I understand like how frequent, like the frequency range between 30 to 60 hertz, for instance, is going to be a sub bass frequency level that you isn't really audible to the ear, but you feel it more. Anything above
yeah,
that, that's when you start getting like mid bass, and then from there 220 hertz or I guess it'd be 130 hertz to 260 hertz is where you kind of have like a more mid-range bass area, and in between that area, that's where you have the vocal range from about 250 hertz to I think 1.3k hertz. So I mean, I understand this stuff and how to boost the different. I mean, I could nerd out on this all day, but I used to be very much into producing beats and stuff like that.
awesome.
And so,
But guess what happened right before
what?
you played the song,
What?
Tick? I mean, yeah, there was another sale of 5 Solana for number 3247. You see that? It's 4 minutes ago.
Let me see. Another Soul
Yeah.
Gods.
Yep, got bought for 5 Solanis. Yes.
What are you doing with Monad? Are you still trenching in Monad?
No, well, we can touch on that in a little bit
Okay.
before we go all over the place.
Ever since my wallet got drained, I stopped even
Oh,
I lost motivation. I mean, I could put another $130 back into that Coinbase wallet, but is there a chance it's compromised and maybe I want to transfer everything out of that wallet and just start
yeah.
fresh? There
Yeah,
is.
well, that could also always be the case, but usually it's not.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe there's something for you to check that even. I'm just gonna have, because good job. I see a lot of people listing 1 Solana and higher. That's what we should be doing. Raise that floor, right? So if you have something, again, probably nothing, but if you have something under 1 Solana, just bump it up to 1 Solana. If you're smart, right? If you're smart.
So should I go ahead and list mine then, even if the ones that were gifts? I feel weird doing that.
I would, no, you don't have to. I keep the ones that gifted to me, or I don't have, I have one gifted to me, which
Yeah,
I love on. Oh,
you
Creator
get
is coming up.
you
Talk about
gifted
it.
me one and Creator gifted me one, and I feel like
Yeah.
those ones are like priceless.
No,
Like there's
just
no
if you
point
just
in
have
selling
two, the
those.
fucking hodl it.
Well, no,
Because
I
if
have one
somebody
that, and then I
snapped
have
it
the one
up,
that I bought, and the one that I bought's a Pinky
yeah,
Blinders one, which I'm like
yeah,
not extreme. I bought that one to sell it. Like it's cool
yeah,
and it has some cool traits, but it's just not me. I'm not
yeah,
very. People have called me Pinky Blinders because of my
uh,
haircut. I have
yeah, yeah,
I very
yeah.
much have that like when I comb it a certain way, I have that Peaky Blinders haircut. And if I don't, anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about myself. But
All right. Well, anyway, you do you, but if you have less than 5 Soul Gods, I would
yeah,
just hodl. Hodl, hodl.
if I have less than 5,
Yes,
hodl,
hodl.
yes, okay, and
There's
accumulate more.
floors coming for this. There's higher, higher,
Oh, god damn! Why
higher.
can't?
You don't even know, Tick. Just hodl,
Yeah.
man. We're going into banana zone. Q4 is coming. Hodl,
Yeah,
hodl, hodl.
but you know the feeling of wanting to buy so much. I want to buy. I want to triple my pudgy bag. I want to like. There's so many so
It will
many.
all happen, but now is
I
not
gotta
the
do.
time to be. Well, everybody's shit is not financial advice.
You don't think that right
This
now
is
is the time to be
this
buying?
is not the time to sell shit here.
No, I'm saying
No.
buy. I want to buy. I have so much I
Oh,
want to
buy, yeah,
buy.
buy, yeah, yeah. It's
There,
not the
there's.
time to
It's like
sell.
there. If I had an extra
Well,
10 grand right now, oh my god, it would probably be a bad thing because I'd be dropping three grand here, 3 grand here. It would be gone in seconds because there's so many bags that I want to like really add to, and
yeah,
but that's just greed talking. That's like just me
yeah.
looking. But it's just
You
because I
will do
know.
it. The money you have in would do
Yeah,
it. Tick. Don't worry about
the
it.
the money I
Small
have
amounts.
in. If I lost, well, actually, I shouldn't say this on the air. But if I lost it all right now, it's not like I'm like, oh shoot, I have to start over. I only
Well,
put in when I could lose, you know. So
Well,
And
I'm
that's
90% of my capital is in crypto. So
you're overexposed, and it must be the best feeling.
yeah, but
That's
I'm 40x 40x
yeah.
overexposed.
Yeah, you've never.
So
I don't think after any cycle you've ever looked back and went, "Oh man, I wish I would have bought less of that."
yes, exactly
It's
right. That's
like
why I'm saying
so,
this is
and
not
I
the
could
time to be
feel,
selling.
and I
It
just
comes later.
feel I could be mistaken, but like it's like you look at the Bitcoin chart and you could see like okay, we have like this like is that a Adam and Eve forming sort
Yes,
of?
that's I already said it 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago. Is the Adam and Eve?
Yeah, and so now
Yeah,
what that means is that now we're getting this leg up here that's starting to form, and
yeah.
I feel
And
like
then we need to always retouch, right? Even in an Adam and Eve, we round up. Some people call it a cup and handle, right? That
yeah.
Eve pattern on the bottom, cup and handle needs to form. And so that will all happen. But let's see. Good evening, good morning to Creator X here, and just to
Yes.
elaborate a little bit on
Oh
the
my
Soul
gosh.
Gods. Creator X, how are
Yes.
you doing?
Yes.
I am doing amazing, guys.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it's been a busy day and it's
I
been a
bet.
good day. And trades have been going amazing as usual. I told you
Yes.
that while that US Tech, that NASDAQ, Dow Jones 2 days ago,
Yep.
yeah, it's been like a fucking waterfall.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting some more as well.
I got
I'm
some
expecting,
Nvidia.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that gold sell as well, man. I couldn't get
Yeah.
that. But it's okay.
The,
We
the
we get some,
GLT
we don't get some. That's okay.
is it GLT that you're referring to? Sorry if I'm out of the loop.
Oh
The
no,
gold?
it's XAU USD gold spot.
Gold spot.
Ah.
Spot trade the gold.
I've seen
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is the new meta. I've seen it all over in probably four different what is it called when something keeps getting reinvented? Incarnations. Um Correct me if I'm wrong, but and I'm not fudding gold investing. I think that it is absolutely like the future just as much as like stable coins. However, I just don't understand it a whole lot. And so has something recently been, as far as regulation, been passed that is allowing real world assets to be backed by digital code, and is that the reason that this gold meta is just emerging the last like 3 weeks, or am I totally confused and wrong?
See, the thing is, gold has always been a hedge, right? So,
Yes.
unlike paper money and most assets, gold isn't anyone's liability. It doesn't depend on a company's earnings. It doesn't depend on central bank's policy
uh
or a government's promise, right?
yeah.
And it's basically a store of wealth across nations, and it's been the same since centuries. It's highly liquid. It's always in demand. And when you're trading gold, it's not just that you're trading price action or something. You're moving with an asset that has basically been money for thousands of years. And
Right, right,
that's why
right.
whenever, the world goes to shit, any kind of huge problems come through the world,
Yeah.
anything, any uncertain
People
markets,
stockpile gold.
traders always keep eyes on gold.
Yeah. And right now gold is like at all-time high. I can't remember the price per ounce. It's somewhere around 1 Ethereum, isn't it? For a gold?
Yeah, it's around
For
3,770 something. The last time I saw it, it
Yeah,
was like,
I
yeah,
thought that
I
that
saw it
was
like,
ironic. I was like, oh, one gold equals like 1 ounce of Ethereum. It's not exactly right, but like
yeah,
if that's like
yeah,
if you were
somewhere
explaining
around,
it to a
bro.
5-year-old, that would be you'd be like, oh well, one
Yeah,
Ethereum costs about the same as 1 ounce of gold. It's like
yes,
it's
sir.
which is that's so futuristic like I always have like these like futuristic like dystopian like realizations that like what as like tech emerges I'm like whoa dude we are here like we are here during what Skynet Terminator 2 like like we're like on the precipice of Skynet, that's hyperbole, but um oh man, I am such a fan of you coming into the spaces, creator. You always bring such a great energy. You always bring the most fire alpha, and yeah, there's a few people that Wilder and I could not be more grateful for coming in here and just sharing like your experience, your strength, your hope.
Bro, it
Yeah,
is, it is, reciprocated, right? I spend the most time with people who spend the same for me or for us, right? So you and Wild have been spending so much time for the Soul Gods, and it's only right that I come and spend my time here. I could be on any other spaces, but I hop in there as a listener to support them. Maybe hop in spaces for a bit, but your spaces are the highest I spend my time in, right? And I told you guys, it
Wow.
feels like home with you guys, right?
Wow.
I can just lay back, chill, talk about some good shit, and have some fun as well. So yeah, I like that. I don't like super technical spaces. I've done that a lot in my life. IRL. I'm done with that. I'm on Web3 to chill, have
Exactly.
fun, and build connections across communities. I don't want to sit and focus my entire time talking about the only technical stuff. I want to learn about some new shit that I don't know about.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be a pissing contest always either. Like I'm not
Exactly.
talking about between
Exactly,
us. I'm
bro.
talking about here. I feel like we're the least pissing contest
I
space
mean,
like
you see
around.
Rasi, bro. He has so much experience in banking and everything as well. He could come up and start his own spaces talking about this all the time. But he just lays back, does his thing,
Yeah,
chills out, comes
yeah,
into the listeners,
yeah,
puts in his
yeah.
opinion once in a while. I love that.
I was telling Wilder that a couple weeks ago that it's always the loudest ones that we have to watch out for that come out onto the mic. It's like, "Hey guys, what's up today? How we all doing?" And like blah blah blah. And it's all of a sudden it's like, oh, "Okay, red flag." And people like Keith Axel. I'm sure you know Axel. You're familiar with Axel on Sui, correct?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I have heard
Good.
about it. Yes.
Well, he's a dev, and when he comes on, I mean, he reminds me sort of
No,
of you.
that's not the deaf. That's not Keith. That's
Keith is
Wolf.
not dev.
Keith is deaf. This
Oh
is
well,
the
Keith
Wolf.
too. Keith has come in here as well though. And
Yes, but Keith is always very evenly measured.
yeah, what I mean is he's so low
Always.
key. He's such a nice guy and low
Yeah,
key and
Keith is
very
so low key.
and
Yeah.
he's very like he doesn't have a lot of like fireworks and bells and whistles because he's not trying to like
No,
push a false product. Like the more
no,
a product advertises and stuff like that, it's like well, what are they really offering? What is the quality of what they? Oh, Coca-Cola has some of the best advertisement in the world. What are they selling? They're selling a high fructose corn syrup that's carbonated in a can. It's absolutely poisonous to people, and it's and but they have the best advertising in the world, and I'm sure that they seem like they're your best friends if you meet them like at a convention. But like the good developers usually, I was telling Wilder, like when you came and brought Soul Gods and all that stuff, you were here presenting it like, hey, look, this is a launch. This is what we're doing. This is what we're building. If you want to be a part of it, like here, like I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom. You're welcome, and you can join us, and sit and eat with us. But there was never any sense of like, hey guys, like you really got to join our Discord. Like you really need to be a part of this because this you're gonna miss the
Absolutely.
bus.
You're on to something there, Tick, because that is where I think most value comes from, right? People who know that they can provide value, they're not going to go around, telling people, I have value, right?
Yep.
They're going to
Yep.
chill back and
exactly.
wait
Yep.
for other people to come in.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. Yes, you don't see the
That's it.
Gucci store. You don't see Gucci store advertising like that. That's actually
Yeah, you
a
don't see
terrible
Rolls
example.
Royce, Lamborghini, or all this on advertisements, bro,
Yes,
for a
there's a
good
better
fucking
example.
reason.
You don't see Lamborghini commercials when you're going to the movie theater, and it's like, "Ooh, step
Yeah.
into your new
And you
Lamborghini."
don't see Rolls Royce in an auto show, bro. You see it in a
Yeah,
fucking private, a jet show. When you're
yeah.
buying private planes, that's where they put Rolls Royce because you put it on as an add-on, right? I'm buying a private jet. Let me
Wow,
get that Rolls Royce as well.
wow.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, man.
That's how it
Damn.
goes. That's
That's
how it
and
goes.
and I understand that it's psychology as well. That it's like it's just like if you're trying to attract a girl, you don't want to be like super desperate. Like, hey, please date me. Please date me. Like, look,
Bro,
I got a nice car.
exactly.
That's
Bro,
gonna
ignore a
drive her
girl.
away.
That's the
Yeah.
best way to get a girl. I'll tell you this,
You
ignoring
have a
a girl
nice.
is the best way to get her
Oh
attention
yeah, because
because she's
Yes.
getting attention all
because
fucking day, bro.
yeah, they're like,
But
why doesn't he like me?
if you're a woman who knows this, then you'll be at the end of that stick,
But
the way.
when I say ignore, doesn't mean
See,
disrespect, right? Respect that
No.
person, but know how much to give.
right.
Yes. case.
don't kiss their ass. Don't suck up to them. Like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful today. I love your shoes. Look at that purse.
But
Oh my
look,
gosh.
these are look
Hey,
something
I'm
about
not
them,
gonna
right?
lie. I compliment the ladies.
Yeah,
I
no
mean, not
chivalry.
anymore, right? I'm dating somebody right now, so not anymore. But when it is deserved, of course, you do need to compliment them. But
Oh,
hundred
absolutely.
percent, like you're your own
But
person as
everybody
well.
needs to realize this. The real stuff doesn't need a lot of thinking, right?
Exactly. It
The
doesn't
real
need
stuff
fluff
just
around it.
vibes, and
Yeah. Damn.
you're uh, on the same pace and enjoying it. Women ask me all the time because of psychology and stuff. It's like, what do I? Well, first of all, ladies, if you're listening to this space, men don't look for funny women. They look for women who will laugh at their jokes. And so if you notice, you
Oh
can,
shit, Wild. Damn.
well, it's true.
A woman
And so
that's
a lot of
funny is a
ladies
big
try,
threat.
well,
That's
a
such a
lot of
threat.
ladies value a funny guy. We value humor over everything else. That's what a lady values. It's like in the top three. And so we are looking for a guy who's funny, who can make us laugh. But here's the thing that would then kind of tell these women that they need to be funny as well in order to be liked because we are projecting that back onto ourselves. So I want a funny guy, so I need to be funny. No. Like now, if you are naturally funny, go ahead, be yourself. But don't change anything because of that, right? Like you need to be funny. In fact, you should be laughing at guys' jokes, no matter how silly. So if you want to manipulate a guy, go ahead and laugh at his stupid ass jokes, right? Even
Yeah.
if you don't think it's funny.
And
But
and guys know
here's
this
the
too.
deal. So
Guys
so
see through
yeah,
that
but I
too.
need to. When I say this, I always say, look, you girls, if you click with somebody, you're naturally gonna laugh at their jokes because you're gonna think it's funny.
Yeah.
So let just that happen instead of trying to make something happen here and trying to make games and you turn into something that you're not because you actually don't think these jokes are funny. So along this is never going to be sustainable. How long can you keep it up? To laugh at somebody's jokes that you are not thinking is funny. Maybe a few months and then it's dead in the water anyway. So you're wasting somebody else's time and your own time. So if you really like somebody, you dig each other, naturally laugh at each other's jokes, and you think the guy is fucking hilarious, right? So that will naturally come. And if that's not the case, move on. There's somebody else that is, right? So,
While Monkey and Trash Panda got their hands up, I'm super
I
interested
got
to
so much to
hear
say
what they
about this.
say.
All right. Well, dating alpha is coming up next, you guys. Dating alpha. Well, Trash Panda, let's hear it. Grow is on stage. Oh yes, here we go.
Well, I heard Creator was dating someone, and why hasn't the staff been told about this?
What? You were
About the
dating
which
someone?
one?
We need our Creator to be on point. We don't need him dating. Let's go.
When did this
That
turn
could be
into
the
a
case too.
dating gossip channel?
Yeah. I heard he was dating. I did not approve.
I just not approve. Trash Panda
Sent
is here on
pics.
stage, but
Oh, what was the dick in
but
crypto?
it's not joining the
What's the
conversation.
dicker? Hold on. It was the dicks in what's the ticker? The ticker is
What
dick.
ticker is dick? That's what I made
Did
yesterday.
you made that song? The ticker is
I
dick.
did. We're gonna play it in a little.
Oh
Hold on.
no.
Monkey
What have we
business has its
become?
hand up. Monkey business. Let's go.
I was going to say sort of the opposite. You were saying when girls laugh at your joke, you like that, but to me, a girl laughing at my joke is like a fella giving a girl a compliment. It's sort of off-putting. You want the challenge, you want the sort of that's too easy. Then if they're laughing, you're thinking, oh no, too easy, too easy.
Tell her
I'll
that
move
she's
on.
got an ugly
No,
laugh. Like when they
not
laugh
just
at
a
your
girl who
joke,
just
they're like,
sits there and
oh,
you say like you say two tits in an envelope and then the girl is like, "Oh my god, it's so hilarious." That's
two
you
tits in an
know.
envelope? That's what you
No, no,
call
no.
a
I always
woman?
teach girls don't
That's
laugh.
objectifying.
This is the magic sequence right here, girls. Three
What?
times no laugh, one time laugh.
Odd. Did anyone else
That's the
catch
sequence.
that? Two
That keeps
tits.
them challenged, right? And so you're not going to laugh three times and then the one time, then it must actually be a little bit me to the bone here and somewhat to laugh about. So three times no laugh, one time laugh.
All right,
That's
fine. Look,
the
what's the
intermittent
difference?
reinforcement. And no person can withstand intermittent reinforcement.
Okay,
It's
so
such a
what
manipulation
what's the difference
tactic.
between anal sex and oral sex?
But you took this conversation somewhere.
Okay,
I
so
don't know where we're
one
going.
one will make your whole day,
Wasn't me.
and one will make your whole week.
There you go. I don't know.
Yes to all.
No, you
Well,
don't. That just went over
I'm
your
not
heads.
laughing.
One will make your whole day. One will make your whole week. Whole week,
Yes,
not
I
as in
get
seven
it. I
days.
still don't
We
think
get it.
it's.
We get it. He
We
gonna
get it, Tick.
explain it.
There we
Still,
go.
still not that funny.
Is that going to repulse
No.
all the,
Yes.
the ladies are just running for the hills? Get me out of
You
here.
just that's one that probably they won't laugh at,
God, that's
unless
why
you
I
have
can't get a
unless
woman.
you have unless you have 100 bitcoins.
No,
Then we'll
I'm
laugh
just
at
kidding.
yours.
I've
So
got a girlfriend that I love very much. We've been together for a couple years, and we've been and that's how
so
I
for the
won her
guys,
over with that joke.
if you want to manipulate a woman, now don't go in the dark side with this because you very much cut.
Yeah,
So women run on oxy content,
listen,
right? So we oxytocin. Sorry, oxycontin is something else.
it's the love
Oxytocin.
chemical. Yeah,
But yeah, so
hormone.
we have lots of this, and we even make it when we are thinking about a future with you, or being close with you, or hugging you, or further down, right? So we even get that just thinking about it. We get it in loads if you touch us, and this is not touch as in, and I guess a lot of guys forgot the art of subtle touch. So standing really close to a woman is one way to do that. The closer you get, the more she will release that, right? So you can actually just gently rub shoulders. That will happen. These subtle things are more powerful than you think. So just
Absolutely,
that's
that's so
why in
true.
cultures, what do we do in cultures? We
We sh-
hold each other's hand.
yeah, um,
Holding a girl's hand while you walk is such a underrated magical power for females. It's
Right?
yeah.
It's
unbelievable.
the little things.
Just a
It's the
little bit.
little
Yeah,
things.
It's
just a
not
little
the
bit.
little things. It's the bigger is better. I was I
No.
was
Okay,
I
yeah.
All
I
right,
Bigger
was
Tick.
is better.
walking. So I was listening to this girl. She was some guy that she thought was cute. She was like talking to him or whatever, and he brushes his fingers against like the back of her arm because she had a tattoo,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, what's this?" And so she gets all giddy, goes run over to his girlfriend, to her girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh my god, he like touched my arm like a little bit,"
Yeah.
and was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, what's this?" And like she looked like she was about to explode, and all
Yes.
he did was probably run the back of his finger along the
Yes.
back of her arm, so it was a very subtle touch, but it's like
Yes.
that level of discipline, self-control, that like wittiness, that like that flirtatiousness. It makes the girl intrigued, and it makes them, not that I'm going to go into like the whole psychology of this, but
No,
dude,
the
it's crazy.
psychology of it's what the brain does. So it
Yeah,
releases more
yeah,
of these hormones for a female,
right.
and
And they get
females
all
have.
giddy and they feel like,
Yes, and
yeah,
because here's the reason why we have so much of that hormone. So women have babies, right? Now, if you have your own baby, you need to love on that baby pretty hard because that baby will scream, wake you up at night. It's pretty rough to deal with. If you would have like a stranger's baby in the house crying all night, you would be pretty pissed in the morning. But because we have so much of this hormone released at the time of birth or even before then, we can manage and think it's even cute. Fuck, baby was crying all night. I still love it to death, right? I still would not hurt it. That's why. Or else we would just, after a week, would be sick and tired, leave the baby somewhere else. Really, right? I mean, you ever had a crying baby? People ever have a baby that's cry all the time? That can happen. Right? So we have this mechanism for that. And it's a bonding hormone, and so we need to deal with that. And I always teach. I talked about it this afternoon with girls in their teens. They made mistakes, and the mistakes is that we learn how to do the deed, right? How to go down, but we don't learn. And this is more important for girls than it is for guys. Who do we do that with? What that men needs to be about, because we are at risk. with this hormone for this reason. And then you have these girls attaching themselves to the wrong type of guys and just ruin their lives. They ruin their lives. And don't get me wrong, we have this anti-conception thing going on, right? Before it was even worse. That's why we were so stuck up on the girls being so strict with girls, because here's the thing, it ruins our lives. When we have babies out of wedlock, even now in this day and age, it's ruining your life. Let's say the guy doesn't even pay a dime to you, the rest of your life you would have to take care of that child or children. And it's no joke. It ruins your life, it ruins prospects, and it puts the child up in the thousands of percent more for abuse, criminality, intellectual relapse, that kind of stuff. It's no joke at all. Right? So it's still very important to teach, especially the girls. Don't put yourself out there. Start being more picky. Start, right? Because if it happens, you have these hormones, you're bonded, you're getting stuck into a relationship that you were not supposed to have. And a lot of young guys under 25 are just in it to win it for the short term. They don't want to marry you. So you should be careful. You just should be very, very careful with yourselves. And this is the reason why, because we end up with the child. That's still the case, right? So um, there's no glorifying single mothers at all. This is a rough, I've met them, traumatized and all, and it's no joke. It's a rough life. And flowers to everybody who's doing that, right? I'm one myself because I'm a widow, so it's a little bit different. But still, it's hard, you guys. It's no joke, right? So, but yeah, guys, if you want to date a female, just get close like that. But then females realize you are the one setting the pace. So even if they are doing all of that, right, you should be pacing. You should make yourself a little bit more scarce. You're too much. You're too much. Most of my men are way too much. You're doing way too much. You need to be doing nothing. Here's the thing, right? So when a woman or when a guy walks into a bar and goes, "Hey, who wants my number?" and I want to have sex tonight. Yeah, good luck with that if you even get one number. Maybe you get even picked up by the police because somebody's called the cops on you, right? This is a pervert walking into the bar. All right, now there's this ugly chick in a bar. Ugly chick in a bar handing out a piece of paper with a phone number. Hey, wants to have sex tonight. She would get 10 phone numbers immediately.
The
So,
4 o'clock babe.
well, the vagina rules. That's basically what that says, right? The vagina rules. So, get this, gentlemen. We don't need your dick. You may think it's about the dick, but we don't need this. We got dick around the corner. Dick, 100 dicks a day if you want.
I don't
It's
know.
true.
I mean,
No, it's
I
true. If you want it, you can get it.
I
I can
think
go out right now, go to my neighbors, seduce them, we could get it on. I'm pretty much sure of this.
yeah.
And every
All right,
woman knows
I'm
this.
just
No,
saying that
it's no
it's just
joke.
that what you're saying about
stream
every
it.
guy. Uh, I don't
Stream it,
know.
no.
I actually I don't want to put myself like on blast here
No,
live.
testosterone, see, works on opportunity. Women forget that.
I don't know. Creator
That's why,
trash.
that's why a hot,
Are you guys
that's
lady
why
killers or what?
That's why you see a guy who has a hot wife and still fucks around. Why? Because testosterone is about opportunity. He can have a woman that is the best looking woman out there, and then something new will come along, and he has the opportunity. He goes. So
right.
so that's
Even
it.
Jay Z cheated on Beyonce. So
So women should not be thinking about, right? How do I look? I mean, look, you gotta hold yourself high, but don't change anything for anybody.
Try Songjam DJ
Yeah,
at
fuck yourself.
songjam.space.
Rugged.
Okay. Oh, that's
But
weird.
yeah, that's so
what
Oh,
was
weird.
too
that?
hot for
It
him.
So
volumes
so
on zero
opportunity.
after.
So if I,
Yeah.
know how to bring opportunity, yes. Women can go right now. You can go out on the town and you can get laid if you want to. Dick is not hard for women. Vagina is hard for you, but don't project that on us. It's not hard for us. It's not anywhere near hard. So, pun intended. But I just noticed that one. But yeah, this is how mine works. But yeah, you guys, so realize that, right? Realize that females have choice. And you guys do not have much choice at all, right? You think
Uh,
you do.
that's
No,
a
you think
strange.
you
It's
do,
just
but
a
you don't.
strange debate.
You have only the choice that females allow you to have. That's it. That's it. Just
I
realize
beg,
this and then
I
use
beg to
it to your
differ.
advantage. Yeah, I know a lot of guys will tell me no, but this is the
You
science of
you know, Val,
psychology.
I think these days these men want to be treated like females. I think
Yes.
the roles are changing. The guys want the female to bring them flowers and for the females to start
Look,
with
we're
them.
going
And
a little, yeah, because look, it used to be very hard for a guy to get married. For real. If you didn't have money or a house, no, no, right? We got a little bit off track here in the 60s with this emancipation thing and sexual revolution shit. But we're gonna go back. In some cultures, it's still the way. You want to get married. You wanna have children. You wanna continue your legacy. You better bring something to the table because dick is everywhere. Dick is easy. Vagina is not. And that's just evolutionary. So I don't know what to tell you. Don't get jelly. Don't get jelly. It is true.
While we've got some hands here, I think
I
they have
know.
something to say.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to touch
I'm
them
just
because
I'm just
pro
saying that
life
there's a
in
big
there.
percentage of
It's
women that
it's fucked.
I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. So just thinking that
But
like
Tick,
just
if you were dry on an island for fucking 2 years and pussy comes shows up, we know this to be true in jail. Guys turn gay because they want to fuck. And this is the
It's
thing.
telling that soul got that instant.
The
All right, let's
democracy.
go to Fox. Fox, how are you doing, my guy? What did the Fox say?
Jeez.
Yo,
What a deep
yo,
dive.
yo, yo, what's up? And by the way, if anybody interrupts me during what I'm saying, I am going to shout over you.
Hold
And I
on, what did you
promise
just
you, I will
say?
shout over you. Hey, oi, 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 shut up. Especially men. I'm going to say something now, and you're going to listen
Now listen.
because
Let's listen.
Wilder said it, and now I'm going to say it. Now, everybody shut up. So basically, I've just listened to what you guys have said out here, you men, and I'm going to say this to you right now. You ain't worth shit, yeah? You think that you walking around with this thing swinging? No, you ain't worth shit. I don't care about you. I've worked on myself for 32 years. I do the gym 5 days a week. I run 3 companies. I do a lot of physical skills. I am passionate. I bought my girlfriend 80 roses, Swarovski necklace, all of this stuff. But I don't do this for that image, yeah? And I do get choice. But I hear you men out here talking like incels, and I hate it. You ain't special. You think you're God's gift walking into a bar? No, fuck you. You've got no choice. But sorry, I want to say this because we have bad archetypes as men. We do. We are not given a good representation in this world. We've got Tate, this misogynistic cunt. We've got so many people out there like, oh yeah, look at my wad. Who cares, big boy? You're going to die with your wad. Yeah? And what you're going to have then? You're going to be alone, motherfucker. The thing is, if you think that your attitude deserves anything, you're wrong. Because if you're not putting in the work to listen, to be curious, to understand yourself, if you don't invest in yourself, you're walking around unclean, not trained, you don't have any skills, any passions, you're talking about the football, brother, you ain't worth shit. You're worth half of the fucking population. So if you're coming out here saying that you're all this, you're not. You're bollocks. And I've worked on myself mentally, physically, spiritually, and I'm not spiritual, for 32 years, and I still have work to do. So if you're out here thinking you're God's gift, you need to go take a look in the mirror by finding true love of a good woman, and then you will be triggered, my friends, because you will be ripped apart by your own self-image because you've never worked on yourself. So anybody giving that shit up in here, you need to check yourself because you're going to get wrecked by a good woman and you deserve it because you need to look at yourselves, yeah? Now go out, do some exercise, find some hobbies, some passions, be some kindness, some curiosity, listen to people and stop listening with your penis because it ain't worth shit. That's my piece. Safe.
Amen, brother.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Well, Fox,
that's
that
okay.
was
That's
as
a valid
always
point.
very inspiring.
I don't
You do
know.
have
Maybe it's
more
a little
hands.
different over here in the U.S.
No,
But
it's not different in the
no, no,
U.S.
no. I'm
The
just
Nah, it's not.
testosterone
You're
is so
still
low
worth
that it's
shit.
not.
no.
It's
Okay,
not
that's
thick.
great.
You're
But
worth even less because you have less brain cells.
It is true, right? So, well, we got, look, this is not to dunk on men or to dunk on women. We each have our weak points, but we should not be exploiting that weak point with manipulation. That's what I'm saying. We should,
Exactly.
how do you say, enhance each other this way, because that's what it was built for initially. Right? Too many games going on, too many people making an issue out of these things. and take a lot of time doing that. And that's we don't have much time, so cut the crap, right? Just know where you are with things. Women choose better. Have men have a higher standard, right? Have a high standard for yourself and protect the vagina. Not everybody should have access to you. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Absolutely. Yes, that's
Also, no,
nasty.
physically, it's just, yeah. I tell, especially young women, you may not know this, but when we have intercourse with a man, and we do that without protection, possibly, their
Yeah.
DNA is going to be a part of our bodies for the rest of their life. So if you just fuck like 20 guys that you look back on and be like, I didn't even want to, oh my God, mistakes. Yeah, 20 of those mistakes are hidden inside your body as
Yeah.
DNA. Your
And
body hold on to that.
I do
That should give you a fair warning.
I do want to make clear that I wasn't trying to say that like this misogynistic thing that like men are better than women. I'm just saying that the double
No,
stand that the I don't even know how to put this, that the
there is
double
no
stand.
double standard. We have different standards, and we
Yeah.
should be aware of those things. That's all.
Agreed, agreed. And just to clarify, like, I'm not out here insulting you. I am a man, so therefore I have a right to challenge the poor archetypes and the standards that we uphold in ourselves as men. We do not adhere to a good baseline. We do not take care of ourselves. We're insecure most of the time. We're out here thinking that we need to be the provider, but you can't even provide for yourselves. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that's a problem because we're not given those basic lessons, my guys.
So
So
you know what?
I fully respect this. I'm only saying this because I have challenged myself, been raised by women, and I've seen how men treat women.
Absolutely.
Us
Okay.
guy, and I just want
And
to say that
so
it's
now
not offensive. Yeah.
now,
Big
so
love.
now we're getting somewhere because I don't take what you're saying personally because I don't feel like I fall into that category. Oddly enough, right? Big surprise. But I have known people in experiences where a woman was being used by a man, where the woman was the bread maker and he was kind of leeching off of
Oh
her
yeah.
and he was acting like he was God's gift to her and would just basically, use her. And she was much better looking than him, had a much better job, had her stuff together. And this dude could not stop smoking weed all day. He could not stop playing video
Okay,
games
so
all day.
stuff
He could not,
together,
he
whether
was a complete,
stuff
this,
together or not, she's born with a different genitalia that gives her an edge in evolution.
what I'm saying was she
Let's
was being
understand women are
used.
the gatekeepers. Child is from who? And only a woman knows this. A
Yeah.
man can never be sure. Never ever in your life can you be sure.
For what?
That's up to a woman. We are the gate
I'm rugging Wild here. Let
for
me.
your
And you're the one that can
bloodline.
actually give birth. Like
Do
you're
you
the people
know?
that
Do
give
you
life.
know?
You know.
Do you know the percentage of born in for your bloodline?
Yeah, and you're the
I'm
ones that
rugging.
can actually
Do
give
you
birth.
know? Do
Like
you
Wild.
you're the
know?
people that give
Do
life.
you know the
You know.
percentage of children that are born in a marriage that are not from the husband? And the husbands will never even know.
What's that number
That's
like?
why women are gatekeepers. This is the thing. That's why we have marriages set up. That's why we have all that stuff. Oh, Tick needed to rejoin. So, but Aubrey, you have your hand up.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
Hey, Aubrey.
I just want to say my prerequisite for a man, he's got to be able to chop wood. All right? He's got to be able
Physical
to
labor.
I'm
provide
out.
he's got to be able to do it without looking like a freaking goofball, first of all,
Sex or
cuz it
the
ain't
the wood
easy.
You gotta look
chopping?
sexy while chopping wood for Aubrey. All right.
Well, yeah, I
Noted.
mean, that's a county dropper 100%. But
That
it does demonstrate skill, capability, the willingness to
resilience.
provide. It
Yeah.
really kind of checks all the boxes if they can perform that skill. And it doesn't matter looks. The ugliest
Yeah.
man, if he can chop wood right, will be sexy as F, like 100%. So
Yeah.
just saying,
So
ladies,
this
come to the list.
this is the hierarchy, the dominance hierarchy explained here. Um, a, a guy can marry down, but a woman never. And so the more a man, that's why we see men that have lots of resources. They may not have the big D or go to the gym, whatever, right? Whatever a male thinks is important. but they have resources. And because why do we want to find men with resources? Well, when we have children, we enter the most vulnerable time of our lives. We cannot provide for ourselves when we need to give birth to a child, or when we just had that child. We cannot work. Our bodies are in recovery. We need support from the other sex to help us out with that, right? Because we are bringing the life, but it's costing us. It's costing us in different ways, and a lot of men don't get this. It's literally costing women their bodies, right? Sometimes even their health. And not too long ago, 3 out of 5 women, 100 years ago, 3 out of 5 women would not even survive childbirth, especially the second or the third time. Right. So yeah, there's that. So, so we are very much primal in that way, but we don't understand this, and we kind of work against it in the modern age, trying to make it seem like that's not the case, but it's still the case. Women are attracted to males who can provide, and so a lot of males are like, I'm not paying for a meal. Well, it's not about the meal, see, and it's not about the money either. It's about showing that you provide. That's it. It's about the ritual of
Mm.
showing the female that you can at least buy her, that without asking, you buy her a coffee, that you can take care of her in that way. That's what a woman looks for. So, and that is just still a thing. But let's have yeah, Fox, you have your hand up, and then we go cleanse the palate,
Yeah, I got a
possibly
new one. I
exorcism.
wanna test out.
Yeah. I'm calm. By the way, like
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
very passionate about this subject.
Yeah.
No, I really
Oh,
appreciate it.
sorry.
I appreciate it. I just don't want you to get misunderstood about what point I was trying to make. I just hope you don't think that I'm like a Tate fan, or that I'm. I mean, I wouldn't be hosting this show with Wild if I did have that sort of ideology.
Of course not. Of course not. And you guys, what I'm saying is not opinion either. This is just facts. This
Hmm.
is just science facts.
Yeah,
Because
Fox,
our
I don't take
hormones
it
are
any hard
different.
way, and I think that you make a lot of really great, valid points, and I do agree with you. So I don't want to sound like I'm trying to argue with you. I
No,
just
no,
don't
but
want to
you
be
can. I want to
misunderstood.
just teach people that you can use
Yeah,
this to your advantage, right? Use it to your advantage. Women raise the standard. Men like it if you raise the standard,
yeah.
right? The only men that won't like it are the useless ones. The
Fox,
ones
what
that
were you
you're
gonna
right.
say?
So you need to be selecting, right? You need to be sitting there and selecting. And a man likes to hunt more. He is going to willingly to go through a selection for it, right? So that's the nature of things, and we cannot
Try
escape
Songjam
that.
DJ at
All right, the ticker is
songjam.space.
Dix, and here we go.
The ticker is Dix. The ticker is Dix. High
Oh
leverage is the
God.
game, and the ticker is Dix.
There we go. That was
I got
that was
one.
it. That
Is
was
that one
it.
already done?
That was it. That
Oh,
was
what
the
happened to
jingle
my
for the
space?
ticker is
Oh,
Dix.
it's because you joined a space at the same time as me. Oh, it's not
Who?
letting me. Oh, I can't. We can't
Song
sign.
Jam? I could do without Song Jam for Libby. She's wrecking the mojo every time.
Does
I'm
she?
not gonna lie. Yeah, man, comes on stage, interrupts conversation, then
Oh,
decides not to work at all.
I
She's
got
like
such a
a
good one
girl
though.
on her moon cycle.
I got such a good one though. I think that this one.
Yeah, cool.
Let's
Well,
see.
but she's up in listeners, so we gotta wait
Oh,
for
it's not
that
gonna
shit to
work.
happen again. See?
Bummer.
Yeah, Fox, you have your hand up.
One last thing, which is a guy that actually stopped a lot of the deaths from childbirth. It was a guy a little while ago who figured out that washing your hands actually stopped the fever and everything after. And then he was obviously no, he wasn't celebrated. He was viewed as crazy, and then people later found out that that was the case. And on a secondary thought, like I don't, I think we should always represent all points of the conversation. Besides that, I know that you're all based people, you're all balanced people, you're here taking risks in this world, trying to make your lives better. And I do have a ticker, by the way, a really good ticker.
Oh,
So I only came in here to,
Is
I
it
have
Dix?
mentioned this, I'm about to have dinner, but I do have a ticker. It's not mine, but I don't shill my bags very often, but I feel
all
like
right.
this is worth me shilling my bags,
That's what we
if you
do
Oh,
don't
here.
mind.
well,
That's what this
Fox,
is.
Yeah.
can we do a cross shield? Because I have a ticker for you.
Oh God.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, for sure. You
Yes. Okay,
go,
you
yeah.
go first.
Try
Thank you.
Songjam DJ at
After
Oh,
after this
songjam.space.
rude interruption by Songjam. Let's go, Fox.
Let's go, Fox.
okay, so I want to rep this guy. He's the Seedify Fund founder, which was launched 4 years ago on the BSC and went up to 500 million. He launched something on Solana around a week ago called Vibecoder is the ticker, or Vibe Coding Meta, and he's been live every day, live coding this thing called a Clipper marketplace for everybody that takes clips or media right now to monetize their clips. He's been building this through Claude, and as I said, he's just done that. Unfortunately, Seedify was affected by an exploit yesterday, which took them down from about 40 million down to 10 million. But that shows you the representation. And CZ even replied to this guy saying, I wish you well. Now, the ticker is Vibecoder. It's on Sol. And I'm just saying this because it was launched on Pump Fun, but the end of the contract does not say pump. It says T1 dev. Okay? But besides that, by the way, besides that one Easter egg, this guy, it was magically listed on CMC and CoinGecko. It went up to 1.5 million. It's at 200K right now. There's been a lot of like desertion from the thing yesterday, but this is a 10-year battle-tested developer with a 500 million previous, which is still live, and Seedify World, which is a fully walkabout MMORPG, which is fully functional and everything. And this guy is also now vibe coding and teaching people to be the next stage of developers in this scene. He's got 6,000 people watching his streams every single day. He even did a 10-hour stream when he had the flu to develop most of the platform. That shows you the level of dedication. He's not started marketing yet. He's brought back a ridiculous amount of money. And at the same time, he's handing over marketing to the business development department of Seedify, which, as you can tell, is probably doing quite well, even though they've been exploited, but they're being replied to by the likes of such people like the owner of the B&B chain. So I'm saying this because I do believe in this guy. I am invested for like 10,000 and I'm going to hold all the way because this guy hasn't even started revealing what this story is and he's wielding it in front of me. And I know just from the contract on that platform ending in T1 dev, that does not happen on Pump Fun.
No,
That does not happen.
it
So
doesn't.
there is something happening here.
What are the chances of getting the guy here on stage with me, Fox?
I could get him here on stage with you pretty easily, yeah.
Cool, cool. Because I want to talk to him.
Yeah, I think you
Sounds
should. He's
very
also in the
interesting.
cesspit, babe, so just tag him.
Oh,
Message him.
yes. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm very intrigued. And then I'm going to tell you guys all about it after we did a deep dive and we can elaborate a little bit on it. That would be a great thing. That would be.
Yeah,
Are you ready for my shill?
yeah, I'm going to mute because I literally stopped what I was doing to come here when my dinner just arrived at the table. So
Oh,
I'm
well,
still going to
go eat
listen on
your
my
dinner
headphones, but I'm going
while
to listen.
listening to my show because I think you need one. And
I do.
well, you need one. I'm going to give you one, but have a look at it yourself too. So we've been talking about these soul gods NFTs, and I know that you need an NFT in your collection. I just know this. So this was a community that was building already for 6 months without any product, without a token, without an NFT, anything. Just people who were committed to stick together, having fun, trading, interacting, doing games in Discord, just connecting, right? Just connecting good people together. And so this is now. The collection that has just came out is like the cherry on the cake for this one. It's a collection of 3,333. It was launched just a little over 2.5 weeks ago, and it was minted out within 16 hours. And the public minting price was 0.06 Solana. We're now holding a floor of 0.546 Solana as of today, but the floor is rising. So we got a little warning already that we should not be listing anymore under one Solana. So there is that, right? So you give me your Solana wallet, and my friends will get one just to board you. But you might want to grab some more of these. Just not financial advising, Fox here. Maybe I even throw it in the cesspit. Let me throw it in the cesspit as well. See if we get some NFTs lover in there. I see the fox has dropped down the speaker, but he's showing some hearts. Give me your. We're in TG. We know each other. Just go ahead and give me your Solami wallet for it. I'll send you one. I'll send you one. Hearts. And then you hodl to the moon because there's 10, 20, 50 Solana floor coming for this collection. And I'm not even joking. Manifesting is what I'm doing. Nobility is here. All right. Grow is still. Are you still okay, Grow? After a violent conversation earlier, Grow is like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm good.
yeah. That didn't sound too confident, but I'll take it.
No, I'm just eating.
Oh, good.
I'm
Everybody's
eating
eating.
breakfast.
Freak. Now I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I found myself a wild cannoli in the wild, and I had to take it home, and it's still waiting for me. And I was like, no, spaces first, and then we get rewards, right? But a fresh cannoli, wild
Oh,
is all about a cannoli. Just a cannoli would do it for me. Just one, right? Just one. And just enjoy that one fresh cannoli from the Italian baker here in Amsterdam is my treat today. I saw them and I was like, this is the one thing I can't resist. You can hit me with cupcakes and cake. I'm just like, nah, it's okay. But a cannoli, ah, cannot resist. I took it home.
weakness.
My one weakness. I swear, it's just one weakness I got, not more. But we have Candelino here on stage with us. Candelino, you follow me, I follow you. What's this about? We're riding the pump, Doge the rug, the ultimate crypto crash game, 20% cash back. What's this about? Tell us, Conchelle.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet
Hello.
you, Wild, for the first time. How's things going?
Things are really,
Jim,
really
Jim.
well. Jim Jam.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, we're a new online gaming platform. We've just launched recently. We're up and running. We're active in several countries at the moment. We're just waiting on a few more licenses to come. And yeah, we're working on the back end and developing the game. It's version one. I would love to invite everybody over to come and play. We can give some in-game credits for everyone in the spaces for free to just try out the game and see how they like it. The
Oh my
feedback would
God.
be amazing. So yeah, if everybody wanted to do that, we do have a Pump Fund token coming soon, but it's still working in the background. But yeah, the main focus now is just the game and making sure it gets to full optimization where it's running smoothly and everybody loves it.
Oh my God. Well, gamers here in the room, how can they go and be in your game and try it out?
Yeah, so all they need to do is just head over, sign up with their email, and
Mm-hmm.
if they have a blue tick, automatically they'll receive $10 bonus in-game credit. They just have to connect their Twitter, and they're good to play. Anybody else that's in the spaces, if they just drop me a DM, I'll happily deposit some small in-game credits for them to also have a shot. Everything's for free.
Oh my God. Well, you guys should. I'm not a gamer myself, but I am bullish on gaming narrative because it's still a narrative in crypto, whatever, that people kind of forget about, but it's still there, you guys, right? And it's still pulling. So I'm more of a trader, so I'm kind of looking at that. But I know there's people in this space that would enjoy some gaming. So hit Candelino up here, you guys. Candelino, we are live streaming on 5 live streamings. This space is on YouTube, on X, it's on Twitch, it's on Pump Fun. We are
Kendall, I
streaming on
want to say
Pump Fun.
something. You don't have your DMs open in X, like, just saying.
No DMs open. Yeah, it could be of his settings. Could be of the settings, Candelino, that people cannot DM you. Maybe it's only if he follows them.
Yeah, you got to follow them back if the DM
Yeah,
is closed.
yeah,
That's actually quite interesting, though.
it is interesting.
It's yeah, I'd love to try some. It's like the stone rabbits. We actually have our own stone, like rabbit slot machine coming out now in like a week or two maximum onto
Awesome. Let's
gambler.io.
just hold on. Let's just try and fix this issue where we can DM Candelino.
That that was a nice soft shell, Panda.
Yeah,
A
but
little
it's
bit,
cool.
yes, but
It's
I'm very strict with these things. See, we cannot do that, right? That's a little. right. Canalino, are you still with me?
Yeah, still here, just listening in. I just wanted to mention that the game, just a little bit about the game. It is
Yes.
related to crypto. So it's a crash game, which you can see, for example, on Soul Casino and other casinos around the world. They have crash games, but what we've done is we've put a twist on it, and it replicates a meme coin chart. And what happens is the chart goes up, for example, 1x, 2x, 3x, and then you have to obviously find the right position to get out in. And yeah, if you play it very carefully, you can get a 10x or a 100x. It kind of replicates a meme coin chart, but it all depends on your luck and your timing.
Oh, so you can do the meme coining in a way that is not really meme coining, but still has the vibe.
Exactly. So if you
The
go and
vibe.
jump on to trade some meme coins, the probability of you losing is pretty high. So
Yes.
it's kind of the same concept, but maybe you have a better probability of winning. But it's just to play, it's something we've done ourselves in the background just as a bit of fun and just to see how it goes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Tick, are you still with me, co-host,
Yes, indeed.
officer of the live stream?
Yeah. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did we look this up on the live stream? Did we had it on the live stream?
For the betting thing, the Candolino,
Yeah, Canalino.
I took a glance at Candolino.
Now,
Let me.
now it makes sense for Candelino, right? You're trading candles. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
yeah,
Yes.
Candolino.
Nice.
So, let's see. Interesting. Um, where do I start? This is your project.
Yep, this is our project. It's just me and one of my really good friends that we
What
created everything
inspired?
ourselves.
What inspired you to do this?
To be honest, I was a bit of a gamer and online casino guy, and I used to play a lot of the crash games. And I thought, why not do something that's relatable to, our world, the Web3 world? So I thought, let me put a twist on it and make it relatable for our community.
For your community. So, Han, maybe I missed something. So, is there something that's different about this proprietarily than like Banabets, for instance? Or what's the
Yeah.
new one?
So
There's the
what
new.
we plan on doing. So the plan is we do have a token coming. So once we launch the token, it will have real utility. So everybody can head over there and they can gamble with their token, even if they're not gambling or playing the game. They can just hold their token within our gaming platform, and the price will go up. It's obviously a decentralized platform, so if they want to take it out, we'll have an exchange service on there, so they can swap over to Solana or USDT and withdraw. So it has multi-purposes, but the main thing is the game. But with that, we will be adding a lot more stuff to it. And yeah, that's currently where we are at the moment. But feel free to head over and just give it a try, and I'm sure you'll love it.
Wow. Yeah. It just reminds me so much of
See?
some other projects I saw that were very similar in the way that the game, the premise of the game. So I was kind of curious, like what caused you to kind of like branch out and do your own version of something that this has been the meta for the last like month. So I want to see what's different about your guys's. So Candolino.io. Here we go. Very nice. And forgive me. And you said you launched this again. How long ago?
So we've been running now for about 6-7 months, and we've got active players on there playing. And we are restricted in quite a few countries, but obviously with a VPN you can get on there wherever you are. And
yeah,
we're just working on
US.
some licenses on the other countries.
Yeah. Maybe Tick should. Maybe we can do this. Maybe Canalino, if you would just hit up Tick with some tokies for in how what we were gonna do with the email anyway.
Well,
And then
I can't
tomorrow
participate because it's
you
out.
can come back into our
Yeah.
space, and then Tick can do it live on stage. He can do the gaming. How about that, Tick? It should be something exciting for you. Is that a good idea?
Yeah,
Yep.
we could do
Do
that.
you wanna gamble for free, Tick? Is basically what we're saying.
Yeah, we could do that. I just yeah, these things make me nervous because I see
Why?
It's not my first time seeing something
You
like
triggered.
this.
No, yeah, no need to be nervous. You don't have to connect your wallets or anything like that. You just jump on the game and I can deposit your account and you can give it a go. It replicates the meme coin chart, so it's just a bit of fun and it'll be nice for everyone to see.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll do something like that then. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
non-custodial wallet that links to your email. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I using that
Exactly.
was
All you would have to do
just?
is just share me the email you registered with and I can deposit your account for you to give it a go.
Wow.
Awesome. And then we'll return with that tomorrow because we're kind of running short on time.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Thank you for giving me the time to speak, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for coming
Well,
up
then
joining
tomorrow,
us.
live gambling for Tick with Catalino on a live stream. That's fun.
Yep, sounds great. Thank you for giving me the time to speak, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for
Well, then
coming up.
tomorrow,
And
live Monday to Saturday. So you guys are always welcome here. We also have jobs on Solana. If you want to come on stage, I love you already because of the jobs, but kind of follow the panel at least, right? Follow the panel at least. All right, go ahead. We got Poker here. Uh, Poker, how are you? Oh my God, it's a game night tonight, and I didn't know. I didn't get the memo.
Must be game night.
Oh, must be game
Yeah.
night.
Well,
Poker,
happy
let's go.
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
Yeah. Before I get going on anything here, I just also want to shout out Jobs on Soul. That kid is cooking, working day in, day out. We've been talking on the back end. So, Jobs on Soul. Jobs on Soul.
You're shilling the taker jobs on Soul while you're poker? Or you want to shill yourself as well? You can. I'm gonna get jobs on Solana up here. Here we
No,
go.
just you had real recognizes real, but
Yeah.
appreciate the space hopping up here. I want to talk a little bit more about Poker X, man. If you haven't heard of us, we are a rev share token launched about a month ago. We have a 6% in and out tax. Of that tax, 4% is used to stake professional poker players. We've staked some players at the World Series of Poker bracelet events, as well as the EPT Barcelona, and we've seen some significant returns pump back into the charts from that. The next 1% is the special part of the special part of the tax that is going to be used to send a community member, a poker player, to the World Series of Poker, right? And we don't want to just send some normie bag holder over to the World Series of Poker to represent PokerX. We want to make sure it's the best poker player in our community. And by doing that, or so how we're going to do that is through our weekly tournaments. Those weekly tournaments create extra flywheel revenue for our token, as well as pay out the best poker player in our community. So those tournaments are going to decide which poker player gets sent over to the World Series of Poker. That last 1% is used to send money back directly to the holders. We're sitting a little under 20K market capital, but over 4 SOL has been sent back to our holders so far. And we're currently running a biggest bag competition until the 30th. So $100 of Solana will be sent to the biggest buyer up until the 30th of September. And then we're rolling out our referral program. Helps our bag holders, our supporters, get paid for referring people to play in our poker tournaments. 10% of whatever your referee or your referral, plays in our tournaments goes directly back to you. And if we hit 30K by Sunday, we are going to bump that up to 20% on the referral bonus. So we've got a lot planned over here. Been cooking for about a month now. We love our flywheel mechanism. Some real world utility branching out into the world of poker, man, to onboard some fellow degenerates into the world of crypto.
Well, that was one hell of a show. Not gonna lie, a good
yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you. I
The
I honestly got it down
flywheel.
in my sleep.
I feel like flywheel is like the word of the month calendar, and everyone has the same calendar because I've only heard the word flywheel like 3 times a day every week. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be a hater. It's just I think it's so funny because the flywheel mechanism is super important, and if you don't understand what that is, it's by basically burning within to exponentiate the remaining asset, or it's kind of like it deposits back into itself, or it uses a reserve that feeds liquidity back in. And so flywheel mechanisms can even work for spreading like social networking promotion, things like that. It's like, oh, tag 3 of your friends and then share this and then like this on your timeline and then go ahead and connect your Discord and blah blah blah. And that creates a flywheel because you're inviting more and more people. It exponentializes whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish. So tell me the flywheel for this poker thing, real quick. How is it? How does the flywheel work for this poker gambling app?
Yeah, definitely. Great question. It's definitely a word over the last month we've heard a lot. I think flywheel and treasury are going to be the most overused, attention-grabbing words in crypto for all of September. But what makes the PokerX flywheel different, right, is we're venturing outside of the original crypto space, pulling in liquidity from the poker world, and then using that liquidity to not only raise the floor for our holders, as well as just I guess it's not your typical crypto flywheel where we're only relying on crypto liquidity to boost the project. I think that's what makes PokerX so different is that we're venturing off into the real world and we're pulling in those flywheel funds from other spaces. So definitely an overused word, but in terms of proof of concept, our live staking, our poker tournaments, and all the money that's been pumped back into the token through what we have set up on the back end is proof of that flywheel.
Sick. Yeah, very sick. Um, yeah, my only critique, content creation, just make sure that like the generic ChatGPT or Grok aesthetic is like very much like an eyesore at this point. In the last like 6 months, it's become very easy to identify like thick, bold, modern art pop lines, and then coins with that distinct like Renaissance painting. Using the word realistic in your prompt will end up giving you this weird aesthetic, 3D rendered. I would just, my only word of advice is prompting. Unless this is the logo that you guys are like set on, it just reminds me of some of the stuff that I've auto generated in ChatGPT and a first go sort of thing. So
You're talking about the coin logo.
yeah, poke. I'm looking at your guys' X, your timeline right now.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I think we can step up the artwork. Yeah, I agree with you. That PokerX coin on our logo was actually the first thing we made for the project. So
Yeah,
since then, I hope you've seen maybe the media and kind of the professionalism gone into the artwork in our post
yeah,
stepped up a bit. But it is recognizable to a point to where if we do make any changes to the logo, it definitely have to be getting out of that kind of generic ChatGPT and adding that photorealism prompt that
yeah.
you had mentioned.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because like even let me see this post from September 15th. This looks just like Vetcoin. It's the same exact eagle, except he's holding like a different coin, and it's just because of the way that ChatGPT generates things. So just be wary of that. Like switch up different models, use different models to help prompt each other, and just because think about it this way: if you're driving down the strip in Las Vegas and you see, like I don't know, the Cosmopolitan on one side and the Aria on one side, and then you look to the right and you have like some bogus looking like generic motel that looks like it was built just it doesn't look like it has any art or like effort put into it. You really get what you pay for. And one thing I heard the other day is when you're cheap, you pay for it twice. And I think it's because now by cutting any corners, you're going to be doing twice as much work to try to correct the initial. And I know how it goes. I do the same thing all of the time. And that's why like I recognize it. And so I just want to bring it to your attention, like as a fellow person that's in this space that's constantly trying to like learn how to evolve with the trends. That's my recommendation is learning how to take notes from some of the people that have had success. A Soul on Chain is a great example of a marketing agency that is on X, and Click is a part of them. He's Dojonal Dog's community. And Soul on Chain, if you like look at like their timeline, for instance, you can see like the aesthetic is just it has like a clean aesthetic and has like a little bit less AI generated stylization going on. So that's just, you know, word to the wise, just trying to help you out right there.
I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna be honest. I've been in multiple spaces every single day since this token is launched, and that's the first time I've ever heard anyone critiquing the token image. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run with it because I really appreciate that constructive criticism. That's why we're here. And honestly, man, I think it can get upgraded. The token has a lot of utility. We put a lot of thought into how to make this thing get
Yeah.
the recognition it deserves. And
If
if a simple update to the logo is all it takes, I agree with you.
if I was you, what I would do is I would take that logo, even bring it into Nano Banana, and say I need this sleek, modern, trendy for 2025. Say it resembles too much like an AI generated image at the moment. I want my logo to have a professionalism to it, an inspired look, and then whatever, however you want it. Maybe you want
So
go
yes,
ahead. Sorry.
we have the space from Monday to Saturday, and we have this for many months now already. So we get to see a lot of tickers, right? So we kind of try to be helpful too with giving some constructive criticism in this way, especially Tick because he's like the creative genius. And optimizing is always a good thing to do, right? Optimize and tweak until you have something
Mm.
that can just sustain, right, in that way. And it doesn't take that much to make it better. So it's a big bang for your buck there. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm seeing if I can send. Okay, Poker Toker. I'm gonna DM you a post from Soul on Chain. Begonia is a Soul Trump Club community member, which means he's probably also a part of a lot of the other same communities that we all kind of band together and help each other out and learn from each other. It's kind of all originates from like Doginal Dogs down and then into branches out into a bunch of communities. But this is one example of something that they did, and it's obviously AI generated. But it's a marketing thing. But the thing is that the branding is on point with their logo, and it's like different enough where it makes you think. And this is just like this is one lame example, but I'm saying you can do this with the poker token. And let me see. I saw another one that was that had some brilliance to it as well because of their them incorporating their branding into like a new stylization. But yeah, I mean that's just my only like food for thought is because it's when you have a chat GPT generated like profile picture, for instance, in your project, it's a huge red flag to anyone because it's like, okay, well, how long did they spend developing this project? Did they spend 30 minutes using ChatGPT to like develop everything that they needed to do and then just launch it on pump? And then now it's just like, I'm not saying that that's what your project is, and I'm not trying to FUD you. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to protect you from being perceived as something that, you know,
Less
that's,
valuable
yeah,
than
yeah.
it really is, right?
Yes,
Value.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So I don't want to be misunderstood. Please, I do mean this fully respectfully. I think that yeah, you do have you know, a great project that you're working on, and I'd like to see the shape of things to
Yes.
come.
Yes, thank you for the shilling. And with that, I kind of want to move on because we have two others and I'm late for a TG meeting. I'm getting messages again. But Poker, you're more than willing to come and give us an update on what you got. We love to stay in touch. We recognize that, especially for our audience, it's very powerful to come back with updates, and that also builds some trust, right? So you're not just chilling once and gone. and because we do have a very pretty powerful community here all together. So this is a quality stage, even though sometimes we do, have shenanigans. Anyway, let's go then on to jobs on Solana. I'll follow you back and give you some clout that way. Jobs on Sol. I'm intrigued what it is about. Let's go.
Hello, hello, everybody. Thanks for having me up
Hey,
here on stage. Is my mic working? Just in
your
case.
mic is working. Nice to meet you.
Perfect. It's nice to meet you too, Wild. So, what I have on the table for you guys today is the fact that I have launched a project called Jobs, and I'm an 18-year-old dev that pushes this narrative at his 9 to 5. I show up on my days off or on my days where I'm on the clock, trying to get this project going and the hype around it. So what I have for you today is the fact that we did a fair launch on Solana. We had no pre-sale, no VC, and we had no hidden team stash. So it really keeps things transparent, and our goal is really to blend the meme culture with the spirit of hard work and recognizing the grind that keeps everything moving. So we are a rewards token that functions off a transaction tax. So what makes it different is our 9% transaction tax has 3% burned over time, making our supply shrink over time, and 6% redistributed to our holders. And we redistribute our holders in salary coin because it fits the narrative of give yourself a raise, fuck the 9 to 5, you know what I mean?
Can I ask a question? How much is burned already?
How much has been burned?
Yes.
I believe nearly 3%. I would have to double check on that, but I can get back to you.
Because you're kind of talking to a specialist when it comes to deflationary mechanisms in codes and also the mathematics behind it. And so that's why I was asking. I could continue.
No, absolutely.
Continue.
I understand that. Let me finish for what I have for you, and
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
give
no,
you an
continue.
answer
Yeah,
on
no,
that.
no. I was just curious. Yeah.
No, you're good. Absolutely. Um, so despite the burn mechanism with our rewards tokens, if you hold 100,000 minimum tokens, you start to qualify to earning salary, and that's just going to be automatically airdropped to your wallet based on the transaction fee. And it's all done through Money Glitch. It's all done automatically. It's nothing that the holders have to do on their end. It's all taken care of and redistributed for them. So, I mean, every small buy helps strengthen our liquidity, feel the burn, and feed the reward loop. I mean, over time, those pieces stack up and create something much bigger than hype.
Yes, I do love these mechanisms very much. That's why I was asking. And so, what market cap is this on?
We are currently at 13K market cap on Dex Screener,
All right. And what was your all-time high?
18,000.
Oh, that's not bad. Then you managed to burn off 3% at this. So the deflationary tokens, see, they burn the most below 100K market cap, and by the obvious mechanisms, right? And so initially you will burn a whole lot, right? And then that starts to slow down over time as the supply shrinks along with it. Right? That's basically where the math comes in into how much need to be burned until you see it on the chart. And that all depends on which market caps you're moving the longest in. So very, very bullish in that respect that you managed to burn that off in 13K to 18K. On what chain is this?
We are on Solana.
On Solana. So Solamis, let's go. Why did you choose the Solana for this? I'm curious.
Realistically, the speed and the rewards mechanism is what works best with Solana and no other chain.
Right.
A lot of these rewards tokens that I've seen that have pretty high market caps went with Solana, and that's the network it was built around
Yeah.
with the rewards mechanism. So I just thought it was a perfect fit.
Yeah, yeah, of course we had the same mechanisms were in Saitama, Evermoon, Kishu Inu. However, BNB, lost on BNB and lost on Ethereum with this, and they hit Billy's market cap, right? Kishu Inu was at 2 billion. But that was a true reflection token as well. But I'm always curious about Solana because for these mechanisms to work, people need to hold for the reflections to start pouring in, and it's just no offense here, but Solana is not a chain where people hold.
That is very true, and I actually can agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, it's built for
And
traders, like
so yeah,
literally.
so you got
So
to, and just
it's
this is
not a.
just I advise a lot of tokens, and so this is just I would have picked a different chain that had more hodlers because then the mechanism can work pretty hard, but your marketing should be then on the burn, the shortage, to create that shortage, right? And that's where your marketing focus should um, go with then.
When did you guys launch?
We launched on
A
August
month ago.
12th.
A month ago.
Yes.
Okay.
I would
So
like to
now
add
the
on to
FUD
the
starts.
fact too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just can't. Um, so you guys have had a month, and why does your website look like a 12-year-old made it in 30 minutes? And why does your timeline look like same deal? It looks like you spent 30 minutes in Chat GPT. You guys had a month? Is this an actual project, or like do you just really not give a hell about what you guys are doing? I just can't keep my mouth shut on this one. Is that too
What do you
deep?
mean?
Do you not know what I'm talking about at all?
No,
How
I
long have
do.
you been in
I put
crypto?
in
I'm
the work
sorry.
for this project, and I
You
show up every day
you're
constantly,
dev?
kind of working it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Ah, man. I don't know if you were listening to the
Ah, it
last.
doesn't look so bad. I go over the timeline.
Maybe I'm just a hater.
Yeah, maybe you're just maybe you needed some more coffee this
Yeah.
morning. Doesn't
Okay.
look too bad.
Fair
Because
enough.
you're interacting um nicely. You could get more traction if you engage more on the timeline, right? Get some engagement for it. But 9%, 6% of rewards in salary. Da-da-da-da. Yes, yes. There's a reflection token on Solana. Well, we don't see reflection tokens that much on Solana, you guys. So I'm going to give him a break, Dick,
Okay.
for this. I'm going to
Okay.
give him a break for this. I am.
Yeah, it's
We
just
are.
I just feel like
Yeah.
let me see. So September 19th, September 19th. So you guys are posting every day. It's all
Yeah.
chat GPT content.
Yeah.
Lack of
But
consistency with the token. Some of the hallucinations and some of the generated stuff. You guys just need help with your marketing. I'm not
yeah.
offering. I don't have time to do this for you guys. But I do you guys have a team. So you have a moderator named Sam Stick. You have the dev Zay is who I'm assuming is you, correct?
Yes.
Then you have it
Well,
love.
I'm
You have
gonna look. I'm gonna step in, Tika. I'm gonna give some advice for some of this
okay.
timeline thing.
It just there's
So jobs
five
on Solana,
people and
hear me? Yeah, okay, that's fine. But look, you gotta do at least 2 posts a day, and don't ever retweet on the main. Jobs on Solana is the main for the token, and that does not retweet anything
Okay.
because retweets are not going to you. Retweets, the engagement of that is going to the account that made that post. So that's why we don't retweet, especially not from the main, right? You need people to retweet you, right? You need your community retweet you or quote post you. Even better, quote post are better movers for the algorithm. You guys, this is just alpha all around that I'm giving, so pick it up. Bookmarks, it's bookmarks and quote tweets that give the boost, not retweets. Stop having your community retweet your post. It's not bullish. Quote post. Let them say something about the project with the quote, like, hey, you guys, look at this. I found this gem. And then a quote post your post from the main, right? That is way better. Also, teach your community how to bookmark everything, every comment, every post, every comment under the post, that kind of stuff, right? All need to be bookmarked. That's where you lift the main account for your tokens. So always do that. So no retweeting from the main. That looks so bearish, right? That's what Ms. Tick was saying. Also, make sure timeline looks very messy. And so any news that people were looking for is then wasted. Also, every day you need to come out with a good morning post from the main to wish your community a happy day ahead, full of grind and whatever. You can incorporate the jobs narrative there very well, right? But you need to look for engagement with your community. And so that's going to be on the menu. And then any news that you got or that is scheduled to come, that is what should be pinned up. So people see that initially straight away.
Okay.
Right?
I've noted that down. Thank you.
Yeah. So you see in your pin post from the 21, you got 2.5K views, 100 likes, and 50 comments. That is great. You want that under every post that you're making. But there's too much the retweeting. See, I'm going already for six retweets or 5 retweets before I come to an original post again. This is the thing. Anons on Twitter, they want to engage, but if they don't see it within 3 posts, they're off your profile. See? So people are not going to look for it. So if you want some outside engagement for it, you need to start cleaning things up a little bit this way, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to
I'll do.
apologize too if I sounded like aggressive the way I came off. I know that maybe I didn't just need my coffee. It's just that we see a lot of projects, and when I saw the ChatGPT red flags
No, but
again,
I want to
I
help you
I,
out.
I
I have a lot
apologize
of
though.
sympathy.
I
I have a
really do
lot of
want to
sympathy
apologize.
for coding on Solana this way, for having a reflection token that takes some balls to do on Solana. You're
Yeah,
gonna need all the help you can get,
yeah,
basically. So I'm just giving you some valuable information what a token should be doing on X with your main account.
yeah.
And it's important, right? So please implement that. You notice in 3 4 days
Absolutely.
you're gonna get a shit ton of traction, and so it will start showing after 3 4 days of doing that consistent effort.
Yeah.
But greeting your community every day with a post is something that it's the easiest one, right? It's the easiest one, and it's the one that's missing. You should be rolling out with that every day when you are getting up yourself. You know, that should be done every day. It's a thing, right? It's a thing. You
But
need to
yeah,
have
hey,
somewhere where the community
but
can greet you back
yeah,
without a shill or without anything. It creates a bond, it creates trust. Also, when they see a daily post like that, it creates that consistency. You're showing consistency. And then when the token shows consistency, people are loving this, right? So the algorithm of X, you guys, loves consistency. It loves what you're doing. If you're doing things out of the ordinary, it will actually bug you, right? If you start to go too fast in the beginning, then it will bug you. If you start to slow down, then all of a sudden you get knocked out of the algorithm and you're not going to get any good traction on your posts at all. And so you want the first 10 minutes of your post, you want to really vibe there to get a lot of boost in the algorithm for your views. And for a token, and it's a little different for the reply guys, but for a token, you still need to be somewhat replying to content that relates. So where are you then replying for that for a main? Well, you're on Solana chain. You should be on everything that Team Solana is pushing out. You should be under there. You should have them on notice. Everyone that's important for Solana chain. All of course you should be under commenting under any exchange, Coin Market Cap, CoinGecko. You should be under that kind of stuff, right? And then maybe also you should look up some more successful reflection tokens on different chains and start commenting under theirs as well, because you have something that corresponds. You're both a reflection token, and so a deflationary reflection token, because that's how we call these. And so that would be on your task, on your to do. And then please come back and give us an update on how you did with that.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I'd love to give you an update and see some improvement.
Yes,
And
this is
like I
free
said,
advice. Normally, I do
and I hope
consultations.
there's no hard feelings. I apologize. I did
No,
come off a little bit aggressive,
you gave him a
and
hard time.
I hope that it could that you
But
understand it's all love.
if you have determination and that you are willing to make this a success for the benefit of all, then you are going to be successful with some work, and then you deserve some good advice as well,
Damn,
right? So we're
damn.
just going to give you the
Ain't,
benefit of the
ain't
doubt
that
this
the?
one.
That's such a great way to put it, and thank you for clarifying that. Because yeah, that's one of the reasons that I even get like agitated sometimes because it's hard to decipher sometimes like who the bad
Yeah.
actors and who the good ones are. But if you get Wilder's seal of approval, then I feel very humbled, and I wanted to apologize clearly for being so aggressive. So, it does sound like you are putting in a lot of hard work, and you just take Wilder's advice on how to grow and make yourself, get that perception that you truly um, deserve, so to speak. So, yeah, thank you again, though, for coming on.
Yes, don't lose your spirit. Keep going. Be enthusiastic about what you got, because obviously you're loving that deflationary reflection mechanism. I love it too. I am a sucker for this. I code a lot with that as well. And so, uh, but yes, for your account, you can do better, so much better. But yeah. All right, you guys, I do have to still head into this meeting. And I'm already 20 minutes late for, and my cannoli still has to wait for me, you guys, after I done all that. Um, and then I get to have the cannoli. How's this? Just delay gratification. Yeah, let's move on with the outro here. But please come back, Jobs on Solana. I know you're a young guy as well, so we're just I'm reaching
Yeah,
over the fence for you.
that's
Come give us an
that's a great
update.
point.
Come be on stage and with us. We're here from Monday to Saturday, you guys. We are live streaming on X, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Pump Fun, and
And
what
kick.
a Kick. We're on Kick
Yeah.
as well. And so we have a bigger audience than you might think. And so we always love an update from the projects that come on stage with us. All
Yeah,
right.
at 18 years old, there's not
Yeah,
a
come
whole
on,
lot of
Kick.
people in this space. So if you can
No.
only imagine, you are so incredibly early, and in 5 years
Yes.
from now, if you keep up this like momentum, um,
Yes.
yeah, you have the recipe to make it. So, um, thank you so much for having
Exactly.
the bravery to
Exactly.
come up on stage and shill,
Yeah.
dude. That takes a lot, and putting it all out there. And I'm really stoked that you joined us today.
That's where we should be teaching, right? All right, let's go.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me up here. I want to add a little correction on the supply.
Yeah.
I did check
Yeah.
with how much we did have burnt, and it was 12%. I was wrong on the 3%. My
All right.
math is not even anywhere near close. I was just I wasn't even on the dot on that one. But I thank you guys for your suggestions, and I'm not taking it as a like negative criticism. I'm taking it as constructive criticism.
Awesome.
There's always much more that can be done better, and you're absolutely right. It's just giving me more feel to do better and strive on.
Dude,
So
I
thank you
love that.
guys.
Yes.
I love that so much that's how you're taking it, because
Stick around,
I mean
because
it respectfully, yes,
there is
and I
some
want to
tips
help
and
you.
tricks with these reflection token as well.
Dude,
As far
honest,
as it comes to your adding liquidity to your pools and stuff. So
yeah.
to burn off a little faster, these types of there's a ton you can do with these reflection tokens to make it
If
move
you're
the way you want.
I was gonna say, Wilder, if you want to invite him to our Telegram, or I can as
Yes,
well.
yes,
If
if
you
you want
have
to.
questions and things like that, Jobs, I would be more than happy to help you with like any questions or questions about content creation. I've actually sat down with some creators and developers, and we'll do like screen sharing sessions, and I'll actually walk them through. I mean, I don't know how to put this sometimes they'll be kind enough to tip me with supply or whatever. I'm not doing it for money, but it's more just so that people that I think have great potential, I want to help. I'd like to help them in this space if I believe in them. So feel free to join our
Absolutely.
Telegram. We can send you a link if you're interested.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, just again, this is for free. We want to emphasize this, right? We have people here on stage chilling. This is a non-paid stage. We don't get anything. This is just us being out there giving tokens, especially ones that are just starting out, a platform to do so. And also the ones that are very bullish are coming here and chilling as well. Fox just chilled as well. These are project developers on their own, in their own right, and so, but we can learn from each other. That's why I love to have these stages, because for me it gives me an idea of good taps on what's going on with the NFTs, what's going on with the tickers, what's bullish, what is not so bullish, who bugged and who didn't, right? And so, and we get to learn our projects as well, and then we give clout to the ones who are doing it right, and criticisms to the ones that we think can do better, especially for what you got. You're 18, you have this idea, you need some hands, right? Some handles to lift this even higher. And like I said, there's tons to be done on the liquidity end of a reflection token, right? To force it for some things at certain points. So that's all I'm gonna say, because I haven't looked at the contract. I'm is that you made the contract yourself, Jobs?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
All right. There's no Def Wallet, right?
There's no what?
There's no Def Wallet.
No, there is.
There is a Def Wallet.
Yes, ma'am.
What percentage goes to the Def Wallet?
On our per transaction or
Yeah, per transaction.
off the top of my, I believe it's 50. I think it's 50.
0.5?
50.5?
Oh, no, hold on. You mean you get the just the rewards for the Def Wallet, but not it's not calculated into the tax. So the tax that you have is this goes to there, and the percentage goes to this, and then sometimes there's a Def Wallet gets a percentage of that tax as well.
Yes, that is correct. So it is 50% split. So it's 50% to the dev and 50% back to the shareholders.
All right, okay, cool. Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
I'm
make sure
excited.
that that information is much more publicly accessible
Yes,
on
yes, you
our
should.
website,
Yeah.
because I know I have the tokenomics listed on there, but I know it goes much into details with these rewards tokens, so
Yes,
I should get
yes.
that much more fixed up.
Yes, and also very powerful to create a visual with these things, because a lot of people do not understand, and it can sound very confusing for a ton of people, especially these deflationary um, reflection tokens. So maybe a visual from how it works, with arrows from this goes there, and then this is recycle, and this, something like that. And just a quick visual. Another tip there.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Well, this is the end of the space. Let's do the outro because I need to be at the.
Yeah, what's the ticker? Yeah, what's the ticker? Where's it at? Yeah. What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fat. Got a runner on the map, so line of sniping like a gat. And the Zoe is moving quickly. I'm the squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the Mimquins back. 1,000x is gonna land. I got each chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Yes, you guys, another successful space and live stream is ended. Follow each other. See you guys on the timeline. And tomorrow, same time, same space. Tick.
Stay bullish, my friends. Thank you again for joining us today. We will see you tomorrow. Let's go.